or his daughter as an offering. Anyone who practices divination or tells fortunes or interprets omens, or a sorcerer or a charmer or a medium or a necromancer or one who inquires after death. For whoever does these things is an abomination to the Lord. And because of these abominations, the Lord your God is driving them out before you. You shall, verse 13, you shall be blameless before the Lord your God. For these nations which you are about to dispose, listen to fortune tellers and diviners. But as for you, the Lord your God has not allowed you to do this. Verse 15, the Lord your God will raise up for you a prophet like me from among you, from your brothers. It is to him you shall listen, just as you desired of the Lord your God at Horeb on the day of the assembly, when you said, let me not hear again the voice of the Lord my people, or see the great fire anymore, lest I die. And the Lord said to me, they are right in what they have spoken. I will raise up for them a prophet like you among their brothers, and I shall put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak to them and all that I command him. And whoever will not listen to my words, that he shall speak in my name, I myself will require it of him. But the prophet who presumes, to speak a word in my name that I have not commanded him to speak, or who speaks in a name of other gods, that same prophet shall surely be unalived.
Definitely. There's something that you've read that is very interesting when you were talking about divination and you were talking about reading of basically your horoscope, etc. Do you
Yeah.
know that the Quran actually say that Allah has preserved the zodiac for Muslims? Yes. Let me just back it up.
This is the closest I can get to understanding with my one eye.
So now when we look at the zodiac, um, yeah, chapter 15 verse 16 of the Quran. So in chapter 16 verse 15 of the Quran, we read, and verily in the heaven we have set mentions of the stars, and we have beautified it for the beholders. And where is they've preserved the zodiac signs for you.
Yeah.
Right? So when we look at what is known as the zodiac signs is basically what mediums use for people to for people when they want to read their horoscope. Now,
Yeah.
if we look at horoscope, right, the word horoscope, the eye of who? The eye of Horus,
Horus. Yeah.
right? So the eye of
And then
Horus, which is the Egyptian deity, right? And so if you look at the Horus scope, the eye of Horus scope is the view of Horus for your future. That's why if you read the horoscope, it tells you your future. Now, divination is
allegedly.
allegedly is deeply part of Horus or the horoscope. And what is the symbols and signs that's being used? The zodiac.
The cosmos. Yeah, the cosmos.
That is being used. And let me get I need to get the proper.
King, sorry, I just quickly need to check something in the background. Just hold for me.
Yeah, guys. So generally, we are just talking about. This is the topic, but just as a gap filler, we are continuing to talk Continue to go on certain topics, particularly Deuteronomy chapter 13, and working our way up to Deuteronomy chapter 18. Deuteronomy chapter 13 is absolutely important. Let me just see where I've opened it up. I should actually keep it up. Keep it open. Let me just open up a new one. Yeah, Deuteronomy chapter 13. So we're going to deal with Deuteronomy chapter 13. And Deuteronomy chapter 13 deals with what is known as the false prophet, right? Let's just look at Deuteronomy chapter 13. Now watch this. It says, if a prophet or a dreamer of dreams arise amongst you and gives you a sign or a wonder, sign or miracle, sign or a wonder, and the sign or wonder that he tells you comes to pass, and if he says, let us go after other gods, plural. Note first, that's plural. Let us go after other gods which you have not known, and let us serve them. So there is a prophet that prophesies. The prophet that prophesies performs miracles. The miracles that he performs comes true. It happens, right? But then when he or she say, let's go after other gods, let's go follow other gods, or let's go follow other gods. Now, note very, very carefully, I want to link this with false prophecy, where Jesus said, for example, Jesus mentioned something and said, if they say, I am in the wilderness, don't follow them, right? And if I'm in the room, Caden, and if I'm in the room, don't follow them. Okay. So Jesus makes it abundantly clear. Now, the Islamic worldview, or the narrative of the worldview of Islam, is that Jesus cannot possibly be God in any sense. And then some of them alludes to Deuteronomy chapter 13, specifically when they want to hit at Paul. But we understand why they want to hit at Paul and using Deuteronomy chapter 13. But let me bring it closer. Let me bring everything together, what I'm trying to say. So Jesus makes a prophecy of prophets that will come. So this is a prophet that prophesies that prophets will come. In Deuteronomy chapter 13, it is Moses that gives the same word, and says, listen here, there will be prophets that will come. It is Jesus that comes in the book of John, that when they ask, who do you say that I am? Jesus says, if you have believed Moses, believe also in me, because Moses have written about me. Right? Deuteronomy, just to clear it up, am I saying that Deuteronomy chapter 13, which was written by Moses, is saying that, and when Jesus made that statement, Moses is talking about Jesus as the false prophet? No, not even close. Because remember what Jesus said. If they say, I am in the wilderness, so who is he referring to? He is referring to false prophets that will come that will try to mislead you and tell you this is where Jesus is. This is where the Messiah is. And that is where you have to pay very close attention. Deuteronomy chapter 13 is not about Jesus. It's clearly demonstrating that there will be prophets that will come with false messages. I see a client, but I think that client left. Topic maybe is too heavy. Is the topic too heavy? I don't think so.
But also, if you read chapter 18, verse 9, you will see why all of these things are set down to the low. Because verse 9 says, when you come into the land that the Lord your God is giving to you, you shall not learn to follow the practices of those nations. The abominations, you do not follow the abominations. And then it continues to say, there shall not be found among you anyone, because they were literally sacrificing to humans, to their gods, and God didn't want the Israel to, or the Hebrews, let's use that terminology, the Hebrews to form part of that practices. So there was a clear line to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are the things that you need to do. And like you stated now, especially where is it now, verse 11, like even 11 says, or charmer, or a medium, or a necromancer, or one who inquires of the dead, anyone that speaks. She is from, hy word reg gesê. Hy word reg gesê aan die agterkant.
I mean, you.
Ek hoor hy word reg gesê. But interesting enough, now that you bring this up, I wrote a paper on the reception of prophecy in Africa, and I've actually touched base on it. So the opening, I started with it to say that the narrative of Deuteronomy begins with the children of Israel bringing temporary findings to themselves, settled in the land of Moab, not too far from Jericho. That's 1:5-6. Beyond the Jordan is the land of Moab, and it goes into text. But then I say within their travels they have met other cultures and nations that influence their daily practices and beliefs. We can see that Deuteronomy 18:10, there shall not be found among you anyone who burns his son or daughter as an offering. And then it continues to say the encounter with other nations steered them to believe in such practices of divine intervention. And then we can read in chapter 12-17 that Moses gives direct, specific information and guidance on leadership and worship. In chapter 12, we can assert that the centralized place of worship, which is the tabernacle, how sacrifices are to be offered, and how to prevent offering to idols. So it gives a whole setup of how this prophet is going to function later on in the setup of the promised land, because it's about location as well. It's geographically identity. It's a geographical identity. So within that promised land that is given to them, Muhammad does not feature.
It does not fit the narrative. It does not fit the.
It does not fit the narrative.
So in verse 10, your verse 10 that you brought up was excellent. And I'm looking at this again, and it says, "You shall stone him to death with stones." You shall, right? So the legality within the text, I think this is a commandment specifically when it comes to false prophets amongst you. So when the false prophets comes amongst you, is that you have the legal right to unalive them by stoning. You can do that, right? Now stoning is a severe punishment. It is an absolute severe punishment, because every blow of the stone causes or inflicts pain, right? Strange enough, very, very strange enough. If I have to look at Jesus again, right? If I have to look at Jesus again, let's think about this. The Bible say that they rose up against Jesus in the synagogue and they wanted to throw him with stones, right? They wanted to throw him with stones, but no evidence exists that they actually lifted up the stone to throw him, but they wanted to. So kind of what happens here is that the Pharisees and the Sadducees that was amongst the people, they were in doubt about who Jesus was and the capacity that Jesus held. Okay? So now let's go a little bit further. If I have to go to the crucifixion of Jesus, then the most perfect death would have been stoning. Would have been stoning. Now, what is fascinating, Sean, is this. The Bible say when I think it's in the book of John, when Peter and the other disciple went into the court of Annas and for Jesus to be judged, the Jews was there. They were there. Now they went into the house of Annas for Jesus to be judged by Annas, and they were in the house of Annas, right? In the court of Annas. Annas is the former high priest before Josephus was the high priest. And what is fascinating is that Annas is actually the father-in-law of Josephus. It's actually the father-in-law. So they took him to him, and then they took him to the court of Pontius Pilate. Right? Now listen to what the Jews said. When Pontius Pilate in the book of John said, I'm going to hand him over to you, you can unalive him yourself. What did the Jews say? It is not lawful for us. It is not lawful for us. To do what? To unalive a man. This is what it says. The beauty is that they did not want to go into the house of Pontius Pilate, because why? They said if they go into the house of Pontius Pilate, they will become filthy again. They will not be purified. Okay?
Yes.
So the purification ritual has already taken place. The purification, listen guys, the purification ritual has already taken place. Alright? Tie this in. The Jews shout, crucify him, crucify him. If Jesus was a false prophet according to Deuteronomy chapter 13, stoning would have been acceptable.
Yep.
Why didn't they stone him? The Romans could have stoned him to death. It was lawful for them.
It was lawful.
Why the major punishment? Meaning that Deuteronomy chapter 13 could not possibly talk about Jesus as a false prophet. And we're speaking to the Jews at this moment. Right? We're speaking to the Jews at this moment.
In chapter 13. Chapter 13.
No, both of us, we are speaking to the Jews that says Jesus is a false prophet. Or anyone that says...
Oh, yeah. Sure.
You see?
Sure.
So that is in chapter... Which is fascinating. What verse 13? I just want to continue with verse 10. Because he sought to draw you away from the Lord God. But Jesus never drew anyone away from God. Jesus forgave sins. Jesus purified them. Jesus spoke about the purification rituals, right? And what did Jesus do? Jesus said to the man that has all these sores on his body, he said, "Go and perform the cleansing ritual, and go to the priest and present yourself."
True. King, before you go, Uncle Jamal, I see Uncle Jamal is here in the chat as well. I haven't spoken to that gentleman in a long distance. 111, yeah, at the bottom, Uncle Jamal.
Okay. Sorry, we have a client, Sufism, I don't know, what does it say? Sufism Villa of, man, that guy. Yeah.
No, Uncle Jamal. You remember Uncle Jamal?
I remember Uncle Jamal. He's married to the other lady. I forgot the name. He's a guy, Sufi. Are you a Sufi?
Sufism.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Sufi.
You're Sufi. Okay. So we're just having a random chat quickly, but the topic is, where is Allah now?
King, I'll be back.
Sure, no problem.
According to scholars of the Ash'ari wal Maturidiyya, they don't have God does not have a place, because it goes against his omnipotence, because God existed before there was time and place.
Mm-hmm.
And we believe that God was perfect all over time and he doesn't change at all.
So you
Would
don't
you agree on?
Yeah,
So,
that sounds very familiar. Calm down. So that sounds very familiar. So where exactly is he?
He has no place.
He has
He
absolutely
exists
no.
without a place.
Okay. So he exists. He has absolutely no place, nowhere.
So what's your point?
So my point is,
Are you going?
if he
Are you
exists,
saying God has a limit now?
just listen to the engage, my friend. Don't jump.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. So you believe obviously in the physically created world, the world that we're in, and the abstract world, correct?
I believe in the world, yeah.
No, the abstract world, the world that we are in now, and also the abstract world.
Like the heavens and the, like them lot.
Sorry, say again. Like what?
Like the heaven, hell,
Yeah, the abstract.
heaven,
yes.
hell.
The unseen
Yeah.
world, the world that we cannot see, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you would then agree that the abstract world, which is the unseen world, is not a world that we can at this moment in time fathom and understand until we enter that particular realm or that particular world, right?
Can you repeat your question? Like, evaluate on it.
So if we die, you will agree right now, we do not understand anything about that particular world until the day that we die.
Like, you can't like view it in a way.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Like, you can believe in it, but you won't understand it until you die. Is that what you mean?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah, we agree.
Okay. In that specific world, which is the unseen, does Allah exist in that particular world?
His essence does, yes.
No.
He exists without a place in that world.
Okay, so you say that the essence of Allah can be separate from
I believe
from
he ain't
Allah?
limited into this world. I believe he's not limited into this world. I
No.
believe that he's.
No, what I'm saying, I'm talking about the abstract. I'm not talking about the physical realm that we are in.
No. The ideology that you're saying that God has to be inside this abstract realm means that you're saying that the boundaries of God is that he has to be in this in the boundaries of this abstract realm, right? You're saying that he can't be outside of that. God is omnipotent. God is omnipresent. No, God is omnipotent, right? So he doesn't have any limit at all.
That's
Yeah?
that's what I'm saying. I would really like you to listen to what I'm saying and how I'm structuring the question. In the abstract world is nothing like the created world that we are in reality, where we are in. We understand that in reality we have boundaries and we have limitations. In the abstract world, which is the world of the unseen that we don't see, but when we die only, then we will have knowledge or become knowledgeable of what the abstract world is. My question then to you is, does Allah exist in the abstract world?
His essence does, yeah.
Great. So the essence, you would say that the essence actually means that the nature of Allah exists in the abstract world.
I say that exists inside and outside of this abstract world because he's limitless.
Okay. So the way I see how you depicting this is that you are saying is that there is the natural world where we are in, then there's the abstract world, and then there is a realm where Allah
There's
is
more.
that we don't know about, right?
And in all of them, that doesn't mean, including that doesn't mean that we place God somewhere. Rather, he does not have a place at all and he's limitless to a place.
So are you saying that Allah is above creation?
I would not say Allah is above creation. In rank he is, but not in location due to that meaning that, like, how to say it? Because it would put a limit. Wait, how do I say it? Wait. It's because above creation, normally what people say is like fish sama, or like the highest point, right?
Yep.
The thing is, what we say is that he's limitless. He doesn't have a place. He ain't bound by location.
Okay. So I'm not trying to establish that he's bound by location. That is not what I'm trying to establish.
By establishing a place, he is bound by location.
What I'm very interested in what you have said is that his essence is in the realm of impossibilities, which is in the unseen world. So if his essence is in the unseen world,
so his power, his knowledge is able to be in this mode, but Allah is limitless and he's not bounded by a place or
Okay,
time.
great. I can go with you on that. So if it's not bounded and limitless by a place, then Allah can come into the created world. If it's
His
not
essence
bounded.
can, yes.
Okay, essence.
Like his power.
I got you. I understand essence. I understand essence. So if his essence can do this, can his essence then separate from him?
What?
If his essence,
Repeat it.
if his essence can come into the natural world where we are, and his essence can manifest within the created world of the unseen, is his essence then separate from who he is?
His essence goes to every point possible, but God itself is limitless, so he doesn't have a place. He ain't bound in time. You understand?
I understand, because you're referring to what is chronos. Chronos time. You're referring to our time. I think you were a bit confused when you make mention of bound by time. When you say time and you talk about our time, I'm talking about Kairos. Kairos is the abstract world. I'm talking about heaven. I'm talking about Jannah. I'm talking about Jahannam. I'm talking about that particular world that we don't see. Does Allah
His power
exist?
can reach.
Does Allah exist in that particular world?
His power reaches Jannah, Jahannam, Earth.
Okay, his
Yes.
power reaches from Jannah, Jahannam, earth. His power reaches. So his power that you are referring to here, this is the essence of Allah. Basically, the nature of Allah, right?
The nature, the essence is different to the nature, as God as a subject has no place. The essence, what I mean by essence, is the reflection, what I mean is like what comes from God. So for example, let's say the Quran, the messages to the prophets, all of them, where do they go to? Earth, right? So they goes to the messengers and stuff.
No, I don't.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't think that you have an understanding of what essence is. The essential properties of essence is his divine properties. So his divine properties will be his omni properties. The omni properties, which is divine, is the essence of Allah. So if you say that Allah is somewhere and his essence can transcend into a different world, then his essence is separate from who he is. I think you're misrepresenting Allah at this moment.
What I'm saying is, for example, like, not here. How do I explain it? So him as a subject has no place. He ain't bound by time, place, right? His power, that doesn't include his. That doesn't mean that. Oh yeah. Due to his power being here, doesn't mean that him as a subject is here. It means, for example, when let me quickly find an example. Let me quickly think of an example.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should get an example. That would be perfect. That would be perfect if you get an example.
So let's say his revelation, right? If his revelation comes to a place, does that mean that God itself as it has a place? So for example, God forbid, yeah, his revelation is disrespected. That wouldn't mean God is disrespected, right? His revelation, yeah. If his revelation is corrupted, for example, the Jews corrupted his revelation, that doesn't mean that God itself is corrupted. Yeah. What I'm trying to so what my point is that for example, something that comes from God does not mean that it's God itself. So what that means is that whatever is coming from God, it can be in the earth, it can be in the abstract world, but God itself does not it has no bounds of time and place.
Great. So the nature of Allah, is it Allah or is it part of Allah? If it can separate from Allah in this world.
What I mean is whatever comes from Allah is bound by location, but Allah itself is not bound by location.
Beautiful. Now let's deal with the nature now that you have a clear picture of what the nature is. Is the nature that comes from Allah, is it divine?
the nature that comes from Allah, as in revelation, it is made by something divine, yes, but that doesn't mean that it's God.
Now, be very careful when you use the word nature, specifically around me. If you're going to say nature and then you say word, and you use in the same term the word word, right? If the word proceeds from Allah, that word that proceeds from Allah, i.e. the Quran, before it was written down, that is what is known as divine, because Allah Himself is divine, right?
It's a divinity, that doesn't mean that it's God. You know what I mean?
Oh, beautiful. It's a divinity. It's a divinity. That does not mean it is God. But is it divine?
So as in it's made, so that means that it's made, it's from someone divine, but again, inheritance takes being, having an, how do I say it? If you're from a source, it kind of makes you secondary, right? Which means that you have lesser power. That means that, and if we're gonna speak on the topic of God, that means that if something has a lesser power, then that means that its power cannot be to be unlimited, right? So therefore, that power would not be classified as a deity.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Great. No, wait. I don't wanna lose focus. Because another Muslim is saying something in the chat. I don't want to lose. Honestly, I don't want to lose focus. Because he's arguing against you now. So, the word of Allah, before it became the Quran, right? Before it became in written form, was that word of Allah, was it divine or was it not divine?
It's a divine revelation, but that doesn't mean that it's, how do I say it? A divine revelation does not mean that it's God itself, because it had to be, was it written by our Lord Allah, right? So, for example, if I was to write something, would that writing be me?
No, it won't be you.
Well, it would be from me, right?
Correct.
So if something is from God, then does that make it God?
It doesn't make him God at all. But remember, this is the word of Allah.
So therefore, revelation is not. Revelation can be called divine, but that doesn't mean that revelation is divine, as in that it's a deity.
Is the word of Allah Allah?
Is the word of Allah
Allah
from Allah?
No, not from Allah. Allah.
Wait. The word of God is from God and is not God.
So it's from God. It's from God, but it's not God, right?
Yes.
But that word comes from Allah, who is divine. So whatever Allah speaks is divine, correct?
Whatever God speaks is divine, but does that mean that whatever you say is what you is you? Are you trying to say that? Oh,
no.
Yeah, when I say hello, hello, it's me.
In the human aspect.
So I'm now hello.
In the human aspect, we cannot say, for one, my word is me. Do you understand? We cannot say, we don't say that. It doesn't make sense. Number two is that the human nature is not a divine nature. So if when I ask you if the word that proceeds from the mouth of Allah, is that divine? Is it holy because it comes from Allah?
Can I ask you a question? Which religion are you? Just before I ask this question, just want to make sure.
I'm a Christian.
So I can ask this question properly.
I'm a Christian.
You're Christian, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when a God sends a prophet, does that mean that prophet is God because it's being sent by someone? And when God sends something, that has to be divine.
No,
do you agree?
no. When he sends a prophet,
so what is it? Is it from God or is it God?
When he sends a prophet, the prophet.
But did God create it?
The prophet is created by God, but when he sends the prophet, and the distinction here is that God has a divine nature and the prophet has a human nature. So if you want to make that comparison, I don't think that's going to work for the conversation.
What I'm trying to say is that if God was to create something, would that creation be divine?
If God was to create something, in which sense? In the natural sense or in the supernatural?
So let's say he made let's say a prophet, right?
In the natural
Would
sense.
you say that when he creates it, yeah, it's from a divine source, but when it's created, it has it's given divine
Divinity?
protection and stuff, right? But the subject itself is not a deity.
Oh, so but divinity, and earlier on you have explained it. Divinity and deity is two different things. You would agree with it?
Yeah, divinity and deities are two different
two
things.
different
That
things.
doesn't mean, so you can't use the point that, oh yeah, if this is from God, then that means that it is God.
Yeah.
Same
but
way how the prophets are from God, but they aren't God.
yeah, but again, the comparison that you are making is what is God and the difference between God and man. Right? So man by nature has a sinful nature. You would agree with that?
I would agree with that man is a simple nature.
As a sinful nature. God himself does not have a sinful nature. So what proceeds from God does not have or bear a sinful nature in any sense, but when it proceeds from God, it is absolutely distinctly divine because it comes from God.
It's divine, yeah, but not in a sense where you can say that it's a deity.
Great. No,
You see
I
what I
don't.
mean?
I don't have a problem with it. I understand what you mean. Now, when we look at, because it is from God and it is divine, the word of God, the word of Allah, is it Allah or is it separate from Allah?
So, since it's from God and it is not God, so that means that it's from God, but it's separate from God. Same way how the prophets are from God, but they are not God.
So separate from God, but they are not
So
God.
if,
Okay.
so if God created,
Gotcha.
can I
Gotcha.
say something? If God created something, yeah, and it's from God, does that mean that that creation is God? No, it's from God. Therefore, but it can also be separate from God.
Is the word
Yeah.
is the word of Allah, since you mentioned it now, is the word of Allah that proceeds from the mouth of Allah created?
It's written by God.
Sorry, say again.
It's written by God.
Yeah.
It's a divine revelation that does not need to be. How we say it is that God, God reveals it in a way that befits His Majesty, right? So therefore, if it's regardless if it's from so and so, let's say mouth, pen, whatever, yeah, that does not mean that that speech all by itself is God, since it comes from God. If something's from God, that's
Yeah.
if something's from God, therefore it's reflected from God. The
Okay.
same way how you'd say,
So now it's a question. Okay.
let me bring up an example.
Yeah, please do.
If I put it's let me think about it like this. Give me a second if that's all right.
Not a problem.
Can you give me like two seconds? Is that calm?
Sure, no problem. 2 seconds. 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, 2 seconds. Let me read some super chats. Chosen essay say, huh? What? I don't know why I chose chosen essay say, huh? Son sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, I am just busy with something. He be back in a few. Hij moet weer op kost maken. Dude sallallahu alayhi wa ali says, come on ChatGPT sallallahu alayhi wasallam. We are there. Let's guys, in the interim.
No, I was actually like trying to find a good example here. So go to movie. Wait. I'm just checking. I'm just checking if it's like
Spirit of God, you're here. You reign with all authority.
Wait. Check. I'm just reading.
Where's Ali? Ali still here? Ali is gonna bring conflict. Ali Bali.
So,
Mm-hmm.
let's say like this, yeah. If I gave, let me see, let me try and say again. Like, let's say, for example, I'm gonna bring up this analogy again. If I write something
Ali.
and I hand it to you, and let's say a book, yeah, and it has, I've written the whole book, so my name's gonna be as author, right? You'll know that it's from me, right?
Yeah.
Would you agree?
That will come from you, yes.
That would come from me, but does that mean that that book, yeah, oh yeah, you're holding me right now?
No, not at all.
So, same way, how let's say if I held, for example, a Bible, would that Bible be God?
No, the Bible is
But
the no the
according to
Bible.
you, it's from God. So
No,
if
the
I'm
Bi-
holding it, does that mean that
yeah.
I'm holding God?
Now remember, before the Bible became a book, it was actually a spoken word, right?
Hmm?
So before the Bible became a book, it was the spoken word of God, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Same with the Quran, yeah.
So if the spoken word before the Quran became a literal book, it was actually the words of Allah before that words was written down and became a book. You would agree with it?
I would agree with that, but would you agree that when that's all written, even if it's in English, Hebrew, Arabic, whatever, would you agree that that's still divine revelation?
It's still
If
divine.
we're gonna go to
It's still divine revelation.
still divine revelation.
Yes.
So if I held this, yeah, does that mean that I'm holding a deity? No.
No. Remember, you're holding a physical object.
It means that
no,
it's separate.
just give me a second. You're holding a physical object, which is the book. The words before it was written down physically was then spiritually revealed first, right? Which is known as divine revelation.
So
Do you agree?
yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Divine revelation does not mean that it's from God.
No, divine revelation is from God.
No. It's from God.
Yes.
But what I meant is it's not God. From God, but it's not God.
Okay, I
Again,
agree.
the point I was.
I agree. It's not God, but it's from God, right? I agree.
So
I agree with
you
it.
and me you have the same belief. So then
Let's not quite, because we every time when I touch the fine line, you jump away from the fine line. Here's the thing: the word before it became a written word was a spoken word, and that spoken word comes from God, and God is divine. So when it is divine revelation, it comes from the source which is divine. You agree?
can you like repeat that?
Oh.
I just need to
Okay.
understand it again.
Okay. Before the Quran became
Yeah.
a book, a physical copy that you have in your hand, it comes from the mouth of Allah. You agree?
I don't affirm any like body part for God.
No,
So just
no.
try to say that it's from God.
No,
Don't say that it's from the mouth or anything.
Oh, okay, sure. It comes from Allah.
Yeah.
Right. That word that comes from Allah, is it Allah or is it separate from Allah?
Well, it's from God and separate from God.
Okay.
A from and separate can still mean that wait, how do I say it? So it's from God and
Is it separate?
wait, can you give
from-
me a second? I just need to like speak it again. So it's from God. It is not how do I say it? It's not a deity in any sense. Yeah, and it's separate from God.
It's separate from God. You see what Hans is saying? Hans is saying it's separate from God. but it comes from
Us.
Allah. So everything that transpire or transcends or come from Allah is therefore divine in relation to His word.
No, because
His words.
one's a word,
Is His
one's
word
a
not divine?
revelation, and one's
Is His word not
What?
divine? Is Allah's word not divine?
what?
Is Allah's
No, what I'm
word?
saying is that you've got to understand that. For example, God has made commands, yeah, or God has made like paths for us, yeah. Does that mean every single path is divine? Like, for example, if a person like the devil, yeah, doesn't mean that his pathway is divine.
Great. You see what Hans is doing? Hans is actually answering. He says, words are not divine. Hans, my question is, the word of Allah, is it divine? Not my words, not human words, not people. Is the words of Allah, the word that can proceed from the mouth or from Allah, is it divine?
The word is not it's a divine revelation, but it isn't divine as a subject.
Okay. Let's get Hans up. I think Hans have a different opinion. Hans, what's up, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Let me give you a quick so you can understand what I'm saying.
Oh, cool.
Words, speech in itself, is not divine. The words, what you're misunderstanding is, because Allah, the Almighty, is Himself divine. When He speaks those words, when He's speaking, He has the absolute authority over those words. So you give premise to those words as divine. But the words are not themselves divine. They're not
Yes.
Allah.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Great. That is
Okay.
what I want to hear. Hence, bravo. That's
Okay.
what I want to hear. Then my follow-up question was, in the understanding that you have now, is it part of Allah or separate from Allah?
Separate from Allah.
Yeah,
What's your point?
You're actually consistent with what? So if it is separate from Allah and not part of Allah,
Yeah.
Allah is uncreated. Is the words that is separate from Allah also uncreated?
No, it's created.
Okay, so then the words which is not separate from Allah.
Okay, let me pause. I know what you're trying to say. Let me ask you a question.
All right.
Is the poo that you defecate into the toilet, is that created or not created?
It's generated.
It's generated. If everything is the original generator is Allah, are you then saying that because the words of Allah and the feces that you have, you're saying you're trying to attribute those two things? Now separate those two things from Allah because they are both generated by Allah. Go ahead.
All right. And the
Astaghfirullah al-Azim. I don't
the-
even know why I have to say this.
why
but go
did you
ahead.
have to
Just
say
separate them.
that? No,
No, but to give you,
I got you.
do
I got
you know
you.
why? Do you know why?
I got you.
Do you know why? Because it's an extreme thing to put it into your head. When you're sitting here going, if Allah created the tree, does Allah become the tree? No, man.
That's not
Allah
what-
creates the tree because
That's
of
not
the
what I'm
speech,
saying.
the kalimatullah.
Yeah.
But you are saying that. You're saying because Allah is uncreated and Allah then spoke, therefore the words are uncreated as well. How does that make sense?
Because it comes
If
from
Allah, the trees are,
it comes from Allah.
so does the tree.
Yeah,
So
but
does a tree.
But remember, the tree is manifested in the natural. Is Allah manifested in the natural?
What do you mean manifesting in the natural? What does that mean?
The tree, He creates the tree. The tree can only be seen within the natural world where we are for now, right?
There's trees in heaven.
Great. But now we don't know that
What's your
there's
point?
trees. We don't know because none of us have seen the tree in heaven. We only have seen trees on earth, correct?
What is your? I've given you an example. Make your argument to
Hans,
say separate the two.
Hans, help me here first. Remember the earlier conversation, I'm not sure if you were here, the earlier conversation between me and Sophia was that there is two worlds.
I don't know. I just came in just now.
Sure,
so
no
I
problem.
don't know the conversation.
Sure, no problem. There is two worlds. One is the physical world that we see and the one that we live in. But then there's the abstract world. The abstract world we have never seen, and we don't know what the abstract world looks like. Right? We would agree with it. Unless you have seen heaven, and you have seen Jannah, and you have seen Jahannam, and you've seen all of these things. Unless you did. I did. Okay? So now, so what we are saying is that then Sufi said, Allah transcends in terms of His nature in the physical world and in the spiritual world. I said, okay, fine, no problem. I have no problem with that. But then, when it comes to the particular word of Allah that proceeds from the mouth of Allah, that comes from Allah, is the word divine? Right? Is it divine that
What do
comes
you mean by
from?
divine?
If I say divine, does it have absolute authority if it
But
comes from the
I've-
mouth of Allah?
If it comes from the mouth of Allah, then it has absolute authority, yes.
Beautiful. Now that specific word that has absolute authority that comes from the mouth of Allah, is it Allah or is it separate from Allah? You said separate.
It's separate from Allah.
Yes. Now, if it comes from Allah, the word specifically, is it divine?
No. Because, let me explain to you. Words in itself is not divine.
So,
The words of Allah, you attribute to it divinity. Why? Because it comes from an all-powerful, all-knowing, all-creator. But the words in themselves, for example, the Arabic language in which it was revealed, the Arabic language in itself is not divine. It's the Allah revealed in Arabic. He spoke to the Prophet Muhammad in Arabic, and we hold Allah's words in authority. You're conflating the two. You're saying because Allah used the speech in itself, therefore speech is divine itself. No, that's not what I'm saying. Do you understand what I'm saying?
what does it become? What is
What do you mean? What has it become?
What is the divine speech of Allah when it exits Allah? What does it become?
Give me the definition of divine, please.
The
I don't know.
definition,
You're using it just loosely.
The divine speech in relation to Allah would be almighty, all powerful in relation to His essence, His nature, His attributes, etc.
Okay, those are attributes. You're talking about Allah. I'm talking about give me the definition to the words.
The definition of the word divine is that it is supernatural. Allah is supernatural.
Okay. Is Arabic supernatural?
Arabic, no, it's not supernatural.
So then why are you attributing divinity to Arabic language?
Because it proceeds from the mouth of Allah.
But sure, but here you see what I did there. Here, the separation between Allah's speech from Himself, and you're saying you're attributing to Allah divinity, fine. But then you're attributing to His words, His creation, divinity itself.
His creation in the natural realm? No.
But so where are we? Are we in? Am I on Mars? You're in the natural world, brother.
Yeah.
You're speaking Arabic, in which Allah had revealed the language in Arabic.
In order
That
for
is-
us to,
we're
in order
here,
for us
we
to
can read the
understand.
Arabic.
In order for us to understand.
Yes, in order for us to understand. But divinity is not attributed because he's speaking those. He's not attributed because he's speaking Arabic. It's attributed because Allah has all supreme authority. That's why you hold the words of Allah as a higher standard.
So the Quran is
Does
not.
that make sense?
So the Quran is not divine.
Are you okay? Did you not get anything I just said there?
Listen carefully to what you were saying, Hans. Listen very carefully. You said whatever comes from the mouth of Allah is not divine.
Well, let me phrase it to you in a different way. Is the Quran? Does the Quran have attributes?
The Quran doesn't have attributes.
What makes somebody have divine attributes? What is those thing that makes him a divine? You keep saying divine. So I'm gonna use that term.
Their nature. Their nature makes them divine.
Okay. What is Allah's nature? What is the nature of the Quran?
No. You're conflating. Is it the nature of Allah or the nature of the Quran?
No, what's the nature of the Quran?
So the nature of the Quran is a written word.
It's not written.
Oh, is it spoken?
Try again.
Is it spoken?
Yes, it's spoken.
From who?
Yes, yes.
From
But what is the nature of the Quran?
No,
What
no,
is its purpose? What does it have attributes? Does it have things? No,
No,
it's
it
not a
doesn't.
living creation. Just like
Okay.
no. Okay, fine, perfect.
Is the Quran divine?
When you attribute divinity to the Quran, you are taking the attributes of Allah and you are attaching it to the Quran. Does that make sense?
Then I'm right by saying that
The
the Quran
attributes
is,
of Allah.
then I'm right by saying the Quran is not divine. So when I said it, why did you stop me early on?
I'm not saying that the Quran is not the term divine here in this sense. What you were saying, yes, fine, but it's
Thank you.
only divine when we hold divinity. Yeah, is that it's attributed to Allah. Therefore, we hold it to a higher standard because Allah has all supreme authority. If that's what you're trying to use it in that phrase of language, then fine. That's just plain semantics. But hey, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Where is Allah?
Oh, that is a very good question. No one knows where he is.
I'm going to read you from Surah Taha. Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
No problem.
Taha.
Let me open it up.
ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى
I think it's chapter
لا
20.
تذكرة لمن يخشى تنزيلا what does that mean?
Are you reciting chapter 20, verse 11 to 14?
Yeah, تنزيلا, what does that mean? تنزيلا من خلق الأرض والسماوات العلى الرحمن على العرش استوى له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وما بينهما وما تحت الثرى.
He's on
Go
the
ahead,
throne.
translate it to me, please.
He's on the throne.
Where is his throne?
Above creation.
Where is creation?
The abstract or the world that we live in? Is that what you want to know?
Physical. Both.
Physical, both.
Okay.
So we in the physical, and then there is the spiritual that we don't see. So Allah must be in the spiritual realm.
Where did you get from that? Tanzilan, when Allah says He descends it from the heavens. Where did you get from that? He's speaking spiritual.
So he's not speaking spiritual, he's speaking physical.
Yeah, Tanzilan, because He's talking about the Quran.
Okay, so Allah descends into the physical realm.
No, that's not what you're missing.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand Arabic. Listen, I don't understand
So you
Arabic.
don't know the basics of the Arabic. So
No,
let me
no.
teach you then.
No.
Let me teach you what the Quran is saying.
Please stick to the verse.
Taha. Who is
Yeah.
Taha? Habibi. Who's Taha? Who's Taha?
Taha means what? Wait, hold on. Sorry. Taha means Taha. That's what it says.
Taha means Taha. MashaAllah. What does Taha mean, brother?
I have no idea what Taha means. It just says Taha. Taha is Taha.
Okay. Taha is the Prophet Muhammad. That's another name for the Prophet Muhammad.
Interesting.
Pause.
Taha.
Taha. Ma anzalna. Ma anzalna. We have not sent the Quran down upon you, O Prophet. Yani, for it to be a burden. Taha ma anzalna alayka al-Quran litashqa. Yes?
Go on.
ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى إلا تذكرة لمن يخشى تنزيلا. Again, this is the second time Allah has told him تنزيلا, meaning He has descended it from the heavens.
Who?
تنزيلا.
Who has
If it's brought down, yeah. When the angel comes down to the Prophet Muhammad, does he come in a spiritual sense or does he come in a physical sense?
Okay, so the Tanzila, he who comes down is the angel, correct? Is it angel or the Quran?
Tanzilan, yes. Tanzilan Quran, yes.
Quran.
The angel.
Quran came down in a physical form to Muhammad. All right.
Yes.
Now remember earlier on when we spoke, I asked you a question. Is the Quran
But
itself...
before we go into that, I know, before we get to that, when Allah's saying He's bringing Tanzilan, what does that mean?
It says the Quran came down, or is it Jibril that comes down, or Muhammad can come down? You can
Came down
elaborate.
from where? Came down from where?
From the eternal tablet.
No, Allah says it. He says came down from the heavens.
From the heavens. Okay, cool. From the heavens. So if it
Okay.
comes down from the heavens, it comes into the physical world, right?
Do you think the heavens is a physical place or not a physical place?
No, listen carefully. If it comes down from the heavens, the Quran comes into the physical realm where we are, where Muhammad was, right?
How do you know it comes? How do you know the heavens is not a physical place? How do you know? Where did you take it that the heavens is spiritual?
Because you have 7 heavens on the night
Brothers-
journey. On the night journey of Muhammad, Muhammad traveled through the 7 gates, which is the 7 heavens. And in chapter 59, verse 1, Ibn Abbas says that this is the Quran. The entire Quran came down to Muhammad into the nether heavens. So the nether heavens is where we are, the heavens that we can see, but we cannot see the 7 heavens, can we?
Okay, just because you can't see something, does that mean it's not there?
No, that's where we had the discussion about the abstract and the physical world.
Okay, but you keep saying the abstract and the physical world. Does Allah inform you that the heavens is not physical?
No, Allah does not inform that the heavens are not physical. Hence why I say it is
So why are
spiritual.
you taking? Why are you taking the meaning? Why are you taking the meaning that the heavens are not physical?
Because why we cannot see it? Can
When
you see it?
when the Prophet Muhammad
Hence-
when
hence.
the Prophet Muhammad went Isra and Mi'raj,
Yes.
yeah.
Hence.
Question just to follow up: when the Prophet Muhammad went on Isra and Mi'raj,
Yes.
did he go in a dream or did he go physically?
In a dream.
In a dream. Bring your evidence forward.
All right. You ready? Night of Mi'raj. The night journey. On the night journey. Yep, here we go. Let's see if this is Bukhari 6982. It's a long one. It's quite a long one. I can read it for you, I have no problem. If the people want to stay and while I read, I will read it. I have no problem, man. Look at this, hence. Look at what it says. It says, the commencement of this is narrated by Aisha. The commencement of the divine inspiration to Allah's messenger was in the form of good, righteous, true dreams in his sleep.
Where is this talking about the night journey? I'm talking about the night journey. Go ahead.
Okay, let's see. He never had a dream, but that it came true like a bright light, a bright daylight. He used to go into seclusion, the cave of Hira, where he used to worship Allah alone continuously for many days and nights. He used to take with him on the journey food and to stay, and then came back to his wife Khadija to take his food like a wise again, and again periods to stay, till suddenly the truth descended upon him. In the cave of Hira, the angel came to him and asked him to read. The Prophet replied, I do not know how to read, etc. The Prophet,
Brother,
the
talk about the
angel.
night journey.
Wait, hold on.
This isn't about the night journey. Bring the night journey. Where the Prophet Muhammad went in his sleep in the night journey, please.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I have no problem. But do you take what Aisha said? Do you take what Aisha said that the commencement?
No. The Prophet Muhammad had dreams. Brother. You can't say to me
Just
the
hold.
night journey was a dream.
Hence-
I say to you, bring me evidence, and you go, but you
Hence-
don't take Prophet Muhammad's dreams as divine revelation.
Hen-
No, we do take
hen-
it as divine
hence-
revelation.
Hence, do you take what Aisha said? The commencement of the divine inspiration to Allah's messenger was in the form of.
Brother,
Wait,
Habibi,
hold on. I'm
Habibi,
reading.
Bring me about the night
I'm
journey.
reading, my guy.
Yeah, bring me about the night
I'm
journey.
asking
This is
you.
about him going to the cave.
I'm asking you a question. I'm just asking you a question. No need to get excited. It says, good, righteous, true dreams in his sleep. Do you take that? Aisha said, good, righteous,
Yes,
true dreams
yes, we do.
in his sleep.
Now,
Okay.
bring me about the night journey.
All right.
Bring me about the night journey. where specifically the Prophet Muhammad dreamt about the night journey. I'll bring you from the Quran and then I'll bring you from the Sunnah as well. How about this? Chapter 17, verse 1, where Allah says He took His servant. Go ahead, bring it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The Prophet Muhammad's journey. This one is a uniqueness. Oops, what's happening?
No, it's open. Sorry about that, brother.
No problem.
No, it's open. I'm just sitting here talking on the phone to somebody.
Oh, I said, oh, that man is telling somebody off.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Is he saying you're telling me off? Auntie, please.
Yeah, she said she thought I was telling you off.
Auntie. Let me see. Bukhari 75, is it 7517? Let me just see. It's quite long. So Bukhari 7517 is about the night journey. The night Allah's messenger was taken.
Let me make it shorter for you. Go to Bukhari. This is where the night journey is. You're bringing me all of these things. I'm going to be really easy. This is in Bukhari, where you're trying to look up. This is about the night journey. Go ahead.
Okay. Let me read for you.
This isn't about dreams. This isn't about thinking.
Can I read
This
for
is
you?
about the night journey. This is where it is in
The
Bukhari.
night journey, right? Bukhari.
Huh?
Bukhari, right? Bukhari 7517. Listen to this. The night Allah's messenger was taken for a journey from the sacred mosque, i.e. Mecca, or Al-Kaaba. 3 persons came to him in a dreamy while he was sleeping in the sacred mosque before the divine inspiration was revealed to him. One of them said, which of them is he? The middle, the second angel, he is the best of them. The last, the third angel said, take the best of them, i.e. Muhammad, only that much happened on the night, and he did not see them till they came another night, i.e. after the divine inspiration was revealed to him. Faith Al-Bari, page 25 to 258, volume 17. And he saw them, his eyes were asleep, but in his heart was not. And so is the case where the prophets, their eyes sleep, while their hearts do not sleep. This is the night journey that you told me to go to, right? So on this night journey,
Keep reading.
so those angels did not talk to him till they carried him to a place, and placed him beside the well of Zamzam. From among them, Gabriel took charge of him. Gabriel cut open the part of his body between the throat and the middle of his chest, his heart, and took the material out of his chest, abdomen, and washed it with Zamzam water. With his own hands, till he cleansed the inside of his body, and then a gold tray containing the golden bowl full of belief and wisdom was brought to Jibril, stuffed his chest and his throat, blood vessels with it, and then closed it, the chest. He then ascended with him to the heavens. Hold on. It doesn't say he's awake. It said he was still sleeping. The heaven and world.
No, it doesn't. He said it's as if you
Wait.
missed the whole entire point.
No.
Then
it
he was
doesn't say that.
physically taken.
No, he was sleeping. The angels took him to Zamzam. He was sleeping. Doesn't it say that his eyes were asleep, but his mind was awake? His own source.
Read, you're misunderstanding what it's meaning.
No, it doesn't. What do you mean? I misunderstand. Look at this. And he saw them. His eyes were asleep. He was asleep. His eyes was asleep, but his heart was not. So he was sleeping, but his heart was not. Did you read it?
Yes, I read it.
So
That's why I
what
brought it to you.
was Muhammad awake or was
Are you-
Muhammad
which,
sleeping?
which hadith did you read?
Sahih
Which
al-Bukhari.
hadith? No problem. Which hadith?
Bukhari 7517. Muhammad was asleep. Your own sources are baby.
Talking about? No problem. No problem. To clarify this hadith,
Hands.
to clarify this hadith, go
Hand-
to no problem.
No,
Stop.
hands,
To clarify
please.
this hadith,
Hands, please.
brother.
Hands, please. Did Muhammad sleep or was he awake?
He was awake.
How can he be
To
awake?
clarify this
How
hadith.
can he awake if
Okay,
they
I'm
four
going to
times
clarify.
say his
Go
eyes
to-
was asleep?
Go to stop talking now.
No. How can he be awake if his eyes was asleep?
To clarify it. Here, I'm going to clarify it for you. Surah Sheikh Bukhari 3886. Go to that. It explains it.
3866. 38 what? 38?
3886.
86. Bukhari. Oh, Bukhari. Okay, here we go. Bukhari 3886, right? Narrated by Jabir bin Abdullah that he heard Allah's apostle saying, when the people of the Quraysh did not believe me, i.e. the story of the night journey, I stood up in Al-Harj and Allah displayed Jerusalem in front of me, and I began describing it to them while I was looking at it.
So here, 1 second. 1 second, brother.
It
1
doesn't say this guy was awake.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Here, it explains what happened. That Allah could show him things while he's awake. And this is evidenced. Why? How? In the Quran it says this. In chapter 17 verse 1, Allah says, we took him from Masjid al-Haram to Masjid al-Aqsa and descended into the heavens. And there's later clarifications such as what? He saw people in hellfire. Can you see anybody in hell? No, nobody is in hell. But Allah showed him the vision. That does not mean he was not physically awake. He saw the messengers in Al-Barzakh. And he prayed with we prayed with them in Al-Barzakh. How did he do that? Because Allah gave him that ability. In here, Allah is explaining and showing to the people, yeah, this is when he was describing, he showed him Jerusalem while he described it to the Qurayshi, yeah, meaning he can be in a trance state and still be awake.
Okay.
This is how this is refuted. So do not sit here. I brought to you many. I bring you from the Quran now.
No, I'm going to bring you from the Quran. I'm going to bring you from the Quran.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
Chapter 53, verse 10 and 11. Just watch this. Chapter 53, verse 10 and 11. Just watch what it says.
Read it.
Chapter
I
53.
don't have it on me.
Chapter 53, verse 10. And he revealed to his servant what he revealed. Here comes the kicker. Verse 11. Listen to this. The heart does not lie what it saw. Was Muhammad physically there to see? Or does Allah say that he saw what he saw because the heart does not lie? Aisha said, Bukhari said, he was asleep, my friend. He was not awake. So the Quran, what does the Quran say here?
Sorry, okay. Habibi. This is not talking about the night journey, number one. Number two,
What?
this is not talking about the night journey. Number two, when he's saying the heart, they did not see. Yeah, does the heart see?
No. Listen to what the Quran
He's
says.
speaking about in truth.
No,
he's
listen-
speaking about in truth.
Listen to what the
This
Quran
is,
says.
brother, Habibi, 2 seconds. This is
Listen to what
okay,
the Quran
can you give me? I'm gonna follow you. Can you give me 2 seconds?
Yeah, sure.
Basically, brother, I'm actually out right now. I'm
Nope.
going to go get some food.
No problem.
Yeah, before the shop closes,
But
and then I'll walk back to my room.
Yes. Think about the verse.
I just followed you.
Yeah. Think about
Give me
the
10
verse.
minutes. Give
Chapter
me 10 minutes.
53 verse 11.
I'll come back to the room. Yeah.
Show hands, no problem.
Yeah. This is a very respectful conversation. So I'll be back. Sorry, that's why I'm out. That's why Give me 2 seconds before the shop closes, and then I'll be walking back, and then I'll come into my room and I'll give you. I'll come back up. Yeah.
Yep.
Is that okay? Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
sure.
I
I'll be
don't
around.
think I'm coming back, brother.
Yeah,
Habibi.
sure. No problem.
Yalla, salam.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Ibn Ishaq book. Moses' wife said he'll never left the bed. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Never left. Bro was sleeping in the mosque, man. I was there, dreaming. I'm dreaming. I'm leaving. Guardian. Allah is stuck in the lower heavens. Don't be rude. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. Ja, dan nou een man moet zingen. Don't stop believing. I'm looking for those. I just said, that guy never left, man. He never left. Don't stop believing. Chapter 53. Surat An-Najm. Tafsir. A hadith. No, I actually want the tafsir. Huh? Arthur lied to me. Arthur lied to me. The great tafsir is not working. I know him to be a man. Don't stop believing. Say, don't stop believing. Nice guy with the yummy mummy. What? Is that guy's name? Yeah, nice guy with the yummy mummy. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Don't stop believing. Asbab an-nuzul. Don't stop believing. Surat Al-Taha. Surat Mulk. Yeah, why is it not? Say, don't stop believing. Pubic hair, right? Pubic hair.
Yes.
Pubic hair, in terms of the quantity, it doesn't matter. The quantity doesn't matter.
This thing.
Say, don't stop believing. Allah's earth is flat. Reason according to Quran, Hadith, and sun is setting in Milky Way. It's flat earth. Allah's a flat earth. He forgot. If I'm standing in Cape Town, I'm supposed to see Dubai. I ain't seen no Dubai. Ain't no Dubai with me. I'm supposed to see James on the other side of the world. If I stand here, I don't see him. Earth must be round. Don't stop believing. Nice guy with many questions. Oh, it's a nice guy with many questions. Can I ask you a question? Yes, sir. You can ask me a quick question. A nice guy with many questions. I actually misinterpreted your name. You can make a request though. It's easy. You can come up. No need for make a request. I think it would be better. Don't stop. Guys, check out my oops. Nope. Not yet. Not right. Guys, nice guy with many questions. Kuil van aarde en hemel en aarde. Nice guy with many questions. Make a request, and then we can have a amicable conversation. Where's that hadith? Hadith that I was looking for. Why do I do this? Why don't I trust my sources? My sources. Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. Huh? Hy plaas my voete op 'n ewige rots, van baie diep haal hy my uit. En baie diep haal hy.
Kan sy working?
Ek hoor hom.
Is die ou Pinkster broer.
En baie diep haal hy my uit. En baie diep, Here, hy die mense by die bid hier my bro, haal hy my uit.
Ek sê jou, die ou Pinkster is maar nog altyd die lekkerste.
Op 'n ewige rots,
en baie diep
haal hy my uit.
Jy moet net weet, ne, I grew up waar sy op 'n maandag aand bidtier toe gegaan het.
Ja, jy moet bid toe gaan op 'n maandag aand my mat.
Hey, of sy nog klein is as lê sy onder die koffietafel, maar sy gaan bidtier toe, bro.
My bro, I did this once in the bidtier by my ma se huis. Nou, as jy mos jou oor in jou vingers sit, dan hoor jy mos net jouself man. Nou dink jy niemand hoor vir jou
Ja,
nie. Ja, maar se kind. Die manne bid my nie, die manne trek ver jong. En ek is my ore in my dinge sit, my bro. Ek is net so Ek is sit daar nie in die gang en daai tyd kon jy kan nie voor in die voorkamer sit nie. Al die stoele waar die bidtier is vol is en gekerk my maar as ek en jy weet hy mense bid lank en hulle bid stadig. Sit ek my ore in my vingers en ek is ore in my vingers en sê he knows my name. He knows my name. My pa het my kamer toe gedra my maat. Sy Here ja my. Ja, dit is het einde.
Ja, nee. Nee, kyk hier so, dan sit Dinsdag. Ek dink, Maandag was dit bidtier, Dinsdag was het jy so break gekry. En dan nee, ek het Maandag bidtier gehad, Donderdag aan 'n Bybelskool, Woensdag aan 'n huisbediening, Donderdag aan 'n Bybelskool, of Bybellesse. En dan Vrydags was dit jeug en dan Saterdag het hulle verskoning gesoek om vir jou nie op die sokkerveld te hê van om sport te speel is van die Here af. En dan is van die Here af. En dan was dit dinge en dan was dit Sondag se weer terug by die kerk. Sy's heel diep in die kerk oor hoe sy kry nie 'n kans om die enigste manier is nie kerk toe gaan nie as jy gaan kuier by ander mense wat nie in jouselfde kerk is.
Yeah, oh my God. It was a different world, different life.
Ja,
Completely.
it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game.
Completely.
Maar dat was 'n lekker man. Dis soos ek sê is die ou evangelie.
Ja. Dus vir alles die mense vir jou sê, ek aanvaar het soos Abraham dit geontvang het. Ja,
Yay!
soos Abraham dit geontvang het. Ek hou van woe. Dan kyk ek die mense sê, nee man, Abraham het seker iets anders geontvang, maar los maar.
Nie so jy nie.
Abraham het dit geontvang. Ja, spreek hy man dat die spoegplat, die taai is net so dik, man.
Die evangelie.
Salas.
Daar is geen ander.
Evangelie nie. Die evangelie sal ek vas aanhou. Daar is geen ander evangelie nie. Die
Yay.
evangelie sal ek vas aanhou. Jy. Daar is geen ander evangelie nie.
Al gaan dit opdra. Yay!
Nee maar en nou
Goeienaand Marie.
kyk as sing ek vir dinge sê hier in die huis en as ek so soms hier as ek alleen as ek net so weer ontmoet. As gaan my vrou
Ja, hy's my lied hy. Hy's my lied hy.
As
Hy's my lied hy.
Ek gaan my vrou wat so weer ontmoet is die. Ek sê net weer ontmoet.
Ja, hy's my lied hy bro.
Jesus weer ontmoet.
Op die
Op die
wolk.
wolke van die hemel sal ons Jesus weer ontmoet. Weer ontmoet. Weer ontmoet. Weer ontmoet. Sal ons Jesus weer ontmoet. Hey, op die wolke van die hemel sal ons Jesus weer ontmoet.
Hy is net 'n mooi lied, jong. Ja,
Ek was by the Jehovah Witness funeral. Ja, my maat Pinkster is aan 'n ander ding. Ja, ek was daar, my maat. Ek was daar. Hy man lees,
wat het hulle gesing?
hy man lees uit die hele Bybel uit die gedeelte waar God op die troon sit. Hy sê vir die mense, ek weet nie of dit waar is nie. Maar het staan daar in die boeke. Ek sê, jy weet nie wat waar is, maar het staan daar. Sy lees dan nou vir ons uit die JW. Ja. Ja, daai is waar is. Weer ontmoet. Weer ontmoet. Sal ons
Guys, what happened to your hands?
Jesus. Hy gaan kos koop.
Wie?
Hy went to my food.
King,
Ja.
that guy, man.
Yeah.
What happened with the argument?
No, he realized that the Quran throws him under the bus. He realized the Quran throws him under the bus. He said Muhammad was awake. He said, no, do you err what he has seen with his heart? The heart doesn't lie. Hey?
Out.
Die sak. Hey. Ek moet sê, hey, Ek mis die goeie ou Pinkster treffers man. Ek dink ek moet so 'n allocation aan myself. But King, you have a visitor?
No, I don't. Oh! No, he's a Christian, I think. Where is God right now? Yeah, Mr. Saisha, where is God right now? Where's Allah right now?
How are you, brother?
All good, yourself?
I'm fine. Yeah, but the same question also applies to Christians. Where is God right now? Where is Allah right now?
Where is God
know?
right now? I know for a fact that God is in heaven because He's the creator of all things. And the Bible says He established Himself in heaven. He's in heaven.
The Bible says that.
That is correct. He's in hemel, my man.
He's no more omnipotent now.
What is
Omnipresent.
What does omnipresence have to do with Him not being in heaven?
No, I mean like, if you say he's in heaven now, he's specifically in heaven now. Could have said no, he's
So-
could have said he's omnipotent. Now because I'm raising the omnipotent issue, now you are spreading him. Now you say why? Where is he?
Omnipotence is an attribute of His divine essence, Mr. Saisha. So what you're trying to say is that because He is omnipresent and we're saying He's in heaven, we are limiting Him. No, that's only a attribute of His divine essence. That's what it is. That's what makes the essence of a God.
Oh, so is he also in hell?
Is He also in hell?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think?
No, I'm asking you because you know your God better.
No, I'm curious. I'm just curious. When you say, "Is He also in hell?" My question to you is, what do you think? Or try to tell me.
Omnipresent.
Tell me what.
Omnipresent. Omnipresent.
Omniscience, omnipresence.
Omnipresent.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, are you saying that he's based on his presence that he is physically in hell, or is it his presence that is in hell?
I don't know. You tell me. Because I was asking you that question.
No, but remember, I said
Yeah.
omnipotence is an attribute of His divine essence, right? It is an essential property to His divine essence. That is what I said. So if you for example say that because He's omnipresent, He's in hell, I'm asking you, is it His presence, His essential property, or is it He Himself that is there? I would love you to answer me that question.
So there's a difference now. You say in heaven He is in what? He is in His what?
He's in heaven. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He's in His what? What you just said.
No,
right
what
now.
I said. The omnipresence is an essential property of the divine essence. Right? It's an essential property of the divine essence. So when you say, for example, is He in hell? I'm asking you, are you saying that God physically is there? Or is it His essential property of divinity that is everywhere?
Yeah, the last one. That is everywhere.
Oh, His essential property, which is omnipresence, is everywhere, right?
Everywhere, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
great. So if His essential property, which is divinity, which is omnipresence, does that make it Him that is in hell?
Then who does it make in hell then?
No, remember, Mr. Saisha, let me ask you this question. I think it's going to be better. Understanding wise, it's going to be better. I just want to know something. If you go to hell, is your nature also going to hell?
No, but here we are talking about God.
Yeah, but
You see,
try to follow. Try to
that's
follow what I'm
another
saying.
thing.
Try
That's
to-
another thing. Yeah, but that's another thing. That's another thing. You guys tend to make examples of God versus human beings. You know, forgetting that God can turn up the tables anytime, anyhow, can do things anyhow, the way you claim that He can do things. So if you're going to compare with me with God, then you are limiting. You see,
No.
you are limiting the powers of God.
No.
Yes, because now,
No, that's not what
because
I'm
now
saying.
I can do otherwise. I can do otherwise.
Mr. Saisha,
You know, if
Mr. Saisha,
Okay.
that's not what I'm saying. You have to listen to me very
Okay.
carefully. You have to listen very carefully to me when I said the essential property of the divine essence. The essential property of the divine essence, right? So, which means that omnipotence is is essential property of the divine essence. So, if it is an essential property of the divine essence, the essential property is not God. It's not God. It's essential to His divine essence. Hence, why I'm asking you: is God in hell, or is it an essential property known as omnipresence that is in hell?
hey, maybe your question is confusing. Maybe
Hence, why I was
don't
trying to
get
make.
it. I don't understand
Yeah,
it clearly.
Now, this is where I want to simplify.
Yeah,
it.
but
This is where I want to simplify it.
okay.
In simplicity, I asked this question:
Mm.
if you going to die, is your nature also dying with you?
Your nature. What do you mean your nature?
Your human nature. Is your human nature? If you die, is your human nature also dying
Of course,
with you?
of course,
Oh wait, hold
of
on.
course.
Now there is a problem. If you die, as Mr. Saisha died,
Yeah.
is human nature, everyone who is in the human nature, are they also dying? Or is it just you?
No, it's me, my human nature, my nature.
No, you dying as the person is dying, not the human
Yeah,
nature.
yes.
Not your nature can't die. Your person dies, not the nature.
What's a human nature, God?
So your human nature, the essential properties of the human nature would be your mind, would be your thought process, your consciousness, etc. You see, so the mind, the consciousness cannot die. It continue to exist. You as the person, the physical body, dies.
How does the mind continue when you are dead? Because if the mind continues, then it means you are not dead.
It's simply just separation of spirit and flesh, Mr. Saisa, because your body is not a mind. Your
Your
body
spirit, what is
your-
a spirit?
your spirit within you. Your spirit is not
No,
physical. Your flesh is physical.
You mean the carbon that I breathe? What is a spirit? I don't understand what now a spirit.
I think Sean, you can
What
take this
is it?
one. Let me eat. Let me eat. Sean, I think you can go on with this. I think yeah.
Yes,
I
Mr.
think
Sean.
I think I'm
Please explain what
at
is
the
a spirit.
threshold now. I think I've explained this as far as I can.
Sorry, Mr. Sasha. Also, King, Hans is looking for you with tears in his eyes. I can't. You are the man in charge of being able to do that. I can't do it. I was looking for him. Oh yeah, there he is. Because he
Yeah.
also said he needs to go to so that you can finish the conversation you had.
Oh yeah.
Earlier with him.
Yeah. That is good.
Yeah, I'm here back.
Sharp hands, and thank you for coming
yeah.
back, man. Much appreciated.
Yeah, no worries. So we was talking about whether or not the prophet was actually sleeping or not sleeping.
Yep.
And I gave you the Surah Sheikh al-Bukhari 3886.
Yeah, the short
I'm
version.
going to also follow it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to also follow it up with Sheikh al-Bukhari 388. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8.
think he quickly
I'm
went
going
out
to
of the
give
app.
you. Go to. Right, yeah. 3888 and
388.
King, I need to
Okay.
make a phone call quickly. I'll be back again. I quickly
Sure.
need to make a phone call.
Let's go to Bukhari 3888, narrated by Ibn Abbas.
yeah. I've put it.
It-
I've put it here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who Ibn Abbas is?
Yeah, he's a scholar.
Do you know
Of the, he's a scholar of the Ummah.
No. Ibn Abbas is a cousin.
He's a
This
cousin
goes
of the-
back to the cousin of the Prophet Muhammad.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Narrated
perfect.
by
Go ahead,
Ibn
read it.
Abbas, according to the statement of Allah, we granted the vision. Now again, we granted the vision, ascension to the heavens. The vision is the ascension to the heavens, which we made you see as an actual eyewitness, between brackets. So the brackets is not in the Arabic. Was only made as a trial for the people. 1760, probably chapter 60, 1760. Ibn Abbas added, the sights which Allah's apostle was sown on the night journey when he was taken to Bayt al-Maqdis in Jerusalem, where the actual sights, not the actual sights, and the cursed tree in the Quran is the tree of Zakum. Okay, that's what it says. So where does it say he was not dreaming? 4716. You want me to add that one also? 4716.
Yes, please. Yeah. Add that
4716.
in as well. Yeah. That follows up.
4716. Also Bukhari, yeah? Yeah, Bukhari.
Yeah, also Bukhari. As well as I'm going to bring you one where the Prophet Muhammad is. Remember, I brought you the hadith where the Prophet Muhammad is arguing with the people of Quraysh. The reason why I brought you this is because had the Prophet Muhammad told them it was a dream, nobody would have batted an eye. Nobody would have argued with him. Nobody would have told him, accused him of lying. But the fact that they tried to argue with him and say to him, no, you didn't go on the night journey, shows also evidence that the Prophet Muhammad was talking about he physically went on a night journey. And that's why the vision was brought down for him so that he can describe Jerusalem in detail to the people of Quraysh. And that's also evidenced because of that. That's why the tabi'een and the Salaf, the people that upon the Salaf, the earliest companions believed. That's why Ibn Abbas, the cousin of the Prophet as well, believed that he was talking about physical, not sight. So this, I've given you multiple evidences. The hadith, which I also just double checked that you brought forward, where the Prophet Muhammad was asleep. This was at the time when in the Quran, in chapter 53, I believe, yeah, the angel comes down to the Prophet and he takes him. So at that time, it was the beginning of the night journey. That's why he was in a state of sleep and awakeness. But then he was physically took. Why? Because Allah says, I took abdi. Not he took his soul. Abd in the Arabic language means he took his soul and his body. That's what it means. You will never refer to somebody as abd and only refer to the soul. Never. In the Arabic language and never in the Quran.
Okay.
These are the evidences that were brought forward that reveals to the thing. So you can go ahead and read it as well.
Sorry to give you a
I
second.
appreciate your patience for waiting for me to finish speaking. No, you're great. You're okay. Go ahead. Take your time.
Okay, I think it is 186, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's no problem if you want to talk. We can just listen and have a conversation. Completion. Okay. Jerusalem gets when Gabriel brought in Ismail and asked, "What do you see?" So let's see if it's here. Yeah, make it a little bit bigger. need to see. I need to see something quickly. I don't think it's there. Let me just get something else for you, and then I can it's not 3887. Yeah, it's not 3887. It's not that one. I will have to go with the hadith that I brought there. Let me go back here. Let me go back. I need to go. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see if I can get it here. A little bit more. Seven heavens and their designs, earth, waters. Is it this one? Oh. Nope. There's nothing there. I'm trying to get the hadith where Aisha said that he was asleep. He never left his bed. I'm trying to find that.
That's fine, but no problem. Habibi, let me drop again quickly, brother, because I have to go do something, and then I'll come back up. I have you followed anyway, so whenever you're up, those are the hadiths that I brought forward. I gave you my argument, but next time I'm back up again, if we'll go through it again. I apologize. I'm just a little bit busy at the moment. I'm trying to jump through, but I appreciate your time. I don't want to forget. So I brought the hadiths there.
Yeah.
I'll note it down, and then next time I'll come up, we'll have a proper conversation.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome, buddy. No problem.
All right, perfect. Thank you, brother.
Let me see if I can get this. Yeah. No, not there. That is not talking about what we want. This also does not. What did Aisha? There's a hadith where Aisha said Muhammad was never left his bed. Let me see if I can get it here. Aisha hadith. Let's see where's this one. You're still okay? Still okay, still. I need to find the hadith. A hadith. It's in itself for you to answer. It's going to sleep. Al-Baqi. I don't know. The Prophet said yes, he said when it was my night. Okay, there was something else. There was something else. That is not what I was looking for. The lowest ranking. Okay.
Buongiorno.
Sharp, lowest ranking. What's up, man?
Chilling like a villain. How's your day going, brother?
It's good. It's good so far. So far, so good.
Hey, brother. Why does your Bible teach that the devil is the god of this world, according to 2 Corinthians 4?
Where is Allah right now, lowest?
I'm sorry, you're kind of cutting out. What was that?
Where is Allah right now?
Where is Allah?
Yep. Where
He's
is
always
Allah?
been.
Where is that?
Mm-hmm. Where he's always been.
And
But do you think that the devil is the god of this world?
yeah, but no. Where has he always been? Where has Allah always been?
Above the throne.
And where is that exactly?
Above the heavens.
Where is that exactly?
Above us.
Where is that exactly?
We're on Earth, stupid. What the hell?
Okay.
Where are you at? I don't know. You're probably
So-
in your living room. It looks like you're.
Is Allah in?
So you're in your living room on Earth, and the heavens are above Earth,
and Allah is in
and
heaven.
God is the throne. The throne is above heaven, And Allah is above the throne. Do you want me to draw that for you?
Sure. So
So you can
Allah
visually
is,
see it?
so Allah is above the throne, which is above the heaven, and heaven is above earth, and I get your entire picture. Can Allah
You saw it?
can Allah come into his creation?
Can God answer everybody's prayer?
Can Allah come into his creation?
No, stupid. God is not going to contradict himself. No.
So Allah is absolutely limited to come into his own creation.
God does not work in contradictions.
What is a contradiction about his own creation?
Like a contradiction is when he limits himself, when he limits his own being, when P is not P, when P is P and not P, you know? At the same time, when it's contradicting itself. So when God is God and not God, that's a contradiction.
So it's a contradiction for Allah to come into his own creation?
Yeah, it's a contradiction for God to be a human. It's a contradiction for God to be a tree. It's a contradiction for God to be an elephant. It's a contradiction for God to be a blue man. It's a contradiction for God to be a cross. It's a contradiction for God to be a woman. But we read this in the Old Testament. It tells us over and over and over and over and over.
In the Old
What God
Testament, in the Old Testament, Allah speaks to Moses from a burning bush, right?
No, that is the angel of the Lord. And if you want, we can go to Exodus 3:3 to emphasize the Elohim.
Okay.
The
So-
same Elohim that came
So
in the burning bush.
what does Elohim mean?
There's a lot of, you can call it a God, you can call it an angel, you can call it a divine being. And Elohim has a lot of meanings. Why? Because a lot of people are called Elohims throughout the Bible.
Elohim does not have a lot of meanings.
So what is the meaning for Elohim?
Elohim is just a term. It's just a title. It doesn't have a lot of meanings.
Here, brother, I'll make life easier. I'll show you the Hebrew lexicon for Exodus 3. And so that you don't have to trust me, bro. You can just trust the lexicon, okay?
Exodus 3.
Is that okay, or you want to do that or no?
Yeah, go to my favorite book and let's go to the Hebrew text. And let's go see
I got it right here. Look at, brother. Here goes your
Exodus 3, right?
yeah, Exodus 3:3, and then it says, "And angels watch." Where is this? When the Lord saw that he turned aside from him, right? It says the Lord, right there. The word is what?
In Exodus chapter 3, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
In Exodus, let me read for you Exodus chapter 3, verse 3. ויאמר משה אשורה נא והה את המראה הגדול הזה מדוע לא יעבר השד. So where does the Lord say this? Where does the Lord say this? What you said in Exodus chapter 3, verse 3. Where does he say this?
It says right there, the angel of the Lord, and then it continues on. You see who the angel of the Lord is?
My friend, in Exodus chapter 3, verse 3, it says, Vayomer Moshe Ashura. It is not the Lord that speaks, it's Moses that is speaking in chapter 3, verse 3. Where do you see the Lord say so?
I mean 3:2. Sorry.
Vayera Malech Yahweh Elohei. So this is just the angel of the Lord speaking. The angel of the Lord speaking.
Yes.
Okay. Now read verse 4 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Read verse 4.
What does it say?
It
And when the
says-
Lord turned and saw, who is that?
So who turned?
Jehovah.
All right. So Vayar Yahweh Kashar Larot Vayikra Elohei Elohim. Oh, wait, hold on. Ooh, wait. Vayar Yahweh Kashar Larot Vayikra Elohei Elohim. Metoch Shana Vayomer Moshe Vayomer Nahi. Wait, hold on. Why does the verse say Vayar Yahweh Keshar Lerot Vayikra Elohei Elohim. Wait. Why is God speaking now as the angel?
It's still the same person. It says the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a burning bush. Who was the burning bush?
No.
Who was the burning bush?
No, it's not
Who's
who.
the burning
no,
bush?
no, it's not who's the burning bush, my
Who
friend.
is the burning
no,
bush?
it's not. It's
Look, I
not.
gotta highlight it.
It's not who is
So
the
the
burning
same
bush.
person that's right here, the one that was talking in 4,
No.
is that same bush.
No,
The
sir.
same bush that's talking. There's not a different bush. He didn't
No,
go talk to
no.
a different bush.
Where do you see a bush was talking?
It's not two. It's not two bushes.
What is the Hebrew word
Right.
for? What is the Hebrew word for bush in verse 4?
The Hebrew word for bush
For
is,
bush in verse 4. What is the Hebrew word for bush in verse 4?
is this right here. However you say that right there. That word right there.
Let me see. Just give me a second. I can't expand you. Let me see if I can wait. Maybe if I can check it on the screen quickly. If I can get a little bit closer. No, what is that word? It's a bit too far. I can't make you bigger. I want to make you bigger. Really, I do.
I have the app called Literal Word,
Mm-hmm.
and it gives you the lexicon with it when you highlight over the word. See how I just highlighted the word bush?
Yeah. In verse 4.
And then at verse 2.
In verse 2. Oh, in verse 2.
verse 2.
Okay,
It's
sure.
the same word. It's the same word. Look at see this. Then verse 4, the word is the same word. Look, I highlight this one. It gives you all in other. Look, it highlights it for you. Where
Okay.
all the same word is.
It just say
I love
shanat.
this app.
It just says shanat. It's samech, and then yeah. So that it just shanat. It says shanat. That's it. Or shanat. That's
How many
basically what it
shanats
says.
were there?
One.
Was there one shanat or
Just
was there
one.
2 shanats?
One.
So just one. So who was that shanat?
No, it was a bush. It was not who.
Before it was a burning bush.
No.
Before it turned, what turned into the burning bush?
No one turned into the burning bush. Look what Moses said. Listen to what Moses said in verse 1.
What does it say right here? Look at
Listen to it. And the angel of, in verse 2, and the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of the burning bush. So it's not the bush, it is the flame of fire the angel appeared. You guys must learn to read this stuff, right?
there was a flame of fire
listen to
inside the burning bush.
Listen to this.
Right?
No, listen. Vayera malech Yahweh Elohei balabatse mitoch shana. Vayer vahene asher bor bash vashane anenu ukal. It says, and the angel of the Lord, the angel of Yahweh, Malach Yahweh, appeared unto him in a flame. Do you see? In a flame.
So just like how we went from the throne to, let's do it over. So the burning flame was in that was on earth that was talking to Moses, right?
No, it says the.
Who was that burning flame
did
that
you
was
miss
inside the bush
No, did you miss the
that was
point?
talking to Moses?
Did you miss the verse?
So who was that
Did you-
burning flame that was in
Lowest, did you miss what verse 2 is saying? Vayera
Explain it to
malech.
me.
Vayera.
So
Hold on. Vayera malech Yahweh Elohei. It is the angel
So
of
who-
the Lord. What?
Okay, so let me understand this. So the flame was the angel of the Lord and the bush was God?
No, the flame was not the angel of the Lord. Listen
Who
to
was
it
the
right.
flame?
Let me read it for you. I
was the
think,
flame?
let me read it for you. I think you're a little bit thick. It says, and
but who's
the
that burning flame?
angel, listen carefully, and the angel
Oh, the angel
appeared.
is the flame.
Appeared.
The angel is the burning flame.
My guy.
The angel is the burning
the
flame.
angel appeared. Right? It says appeared.
yes.
Are you reading there on
To
the
him.
tablet? Does it say appear there?
In.
Does
It says
it
appear
Oh
in.
my gosh. Appear in. My guys, it appeared. What's wrong?
So in.
Oh my God.
in a burning
Wait,
flame.
hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can help you, right? Because I think it is that 5 daily prayers that just mess you up. Let me see if I can
So
help
then
you.
you're telling me, so
Let me-
you're telling me the angel was inside the flame, but the flame was
Hold
God?
on. Hold on. Let me help you.
Is that what it was?
Just easy. Calm down. I'm gonna help you. Let's see. I've just got the
So was
this
it-
right. Let
was
me.
a- was
yeah.
a-
Now I can expand you. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's read.
So the blazing
No,
flame.
no. Wait. Hold on. Let's read. Let's read what you highlighted.
The blazing flame.
Let's read. Let's read. Hold still with it. Show your camera there. Let's read. Who was there there? The angel of the Lord appeared. Right? Do you see it there on your tablet? Do you see the angel of the Lord appeared? Yes, Malach. There's the word Malach. What does Malach mean there? There you see it, Malach.
Malik is the same as like Arabic when you say Malik.
No, my friend.
the same
What
thing, it
what
means
is what is it? The meaning there,
It
Malach.
means an angel.
Thank you very much. So the angel, the next word. Click on the next word next to angel.
Of the Lord.
Thank you. Angel, the angel of Malach Yahweh. So it's the angel of the Lord, right? Oh, I'm doing lessons. I'm doing reading lessons. Okay. Let's go. Appeared. Click on the word appeared. The word appear is Raha. The
I
word
know what it
appeared.
means.
No, you don't.
I want to know what.
No.
Who is this? Is that God?
No.
Is that God right there?
Listen very carefully.
Was God the burning fire?
Listen very carefully what it said. It appeared unto him in a flame of fire. So is the in the flame of fire or the blazing fire, is that God? Does it mean God? In the flame of fire, is it God? Does it say that?
So that's not God. So this is still the angel of the Lord.
He's speaking. The angel of the Lord is speaking. Hence in verse 5, you will see who the angel of the Lord is. It's tough. It's difficult. It's tough. Do you see in verse 5? Who is in verse 5 there? Sorry.
Then he said,
sorry, verse 6.
Do not come near.
Yep.
Remove your sandals from your feet.
Yep.
For this is a place which you are standing. It is holy ground.
Who's speaking?
The angel of the Lord.
Now read verse 6.
Jabril.
Read verse 6 and we're going to see if it's Jabril. Read verse 6.
He said also, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob.
Yep.
Then Moses hid his face and was afraid to look at God.
Now, is Jabril God?
According to this verse, yes.
Does it stand in that verse that you're reading? Does it say Jabril?
It says it over here. No, I'm saying the angel of the Lord is Jabril.
No.
I'm saying that because the angel of the Lord appeared.
No. Is in the text. You're putting your own stuff in there. I want to see if you're going to be honest with the next one.
Just like how you're doing.
No. I'm going to see if you're going to be honest.
What happened to? Okay.
I'm going to
so
see.
then what happened to the angel of the Lord?
No, wait,
Teach
hold on.
me what happened to the angel of
In
the Lord.
verse
Where did
6,
he go?
In verse 6, the angel of the Lord is revealed. Moreover, he said. So who's speaking now?
The angel of the Lord.
And what is the angel of the Lord saying? I am who?
God.
Of your fathers, right? All right. So the angel of the Lord identifies himself in verse 6 as Yahweh. You guys must read the Hebrew. It's fantastic. But I have a question for you quickly. I'm struggling with something, man. Right?
So who's the angel of the Lord?
The angel of the Lord is Yahweh.
So God is an angel?
No. What this is...
No?
No,
Oh
wait,
my
hold
God.
on, hold
You're
on.
off-
Hold
You're
on.
confusing me
No,
more and more, brother.
relax, my guy. You gotta relax. This is what
You know what
we.
they say,
This
who's
is
the
what we
author of
call.
confusion is, right?
Hold on. This is what we call as a Christophany. Do you know what the Christophany is?
Sounds like a confusion to something that the devil would make up.
Okay, cool. It's what the devil will make, right? But I need your help quickly. Lois, can you help me with something? I
Probably
need.
not, but what
No,
what
you
what
can.
can I help?
You can help me. Can you go to chapter 20, verse 11 to 14 for me? I need help with that quickly.
With what? In Exodus?
No, that is in.
So we're done right here?
That's in the Quran. No, yeah. Keep that.
Oh, you're conceding?
No, not yet, but just keep that in your in the back of your head.
You're not conceding just yet?
Not yet.
We're not, are we done with this?
Yeah, let's put this on ice for now. But then I need some help in chapter 20, verse 11, verse 11 to 14. Surah Taha, please.
You got stuck, huh, brother? You got stuck. I know. This happened to your brother, Sister Maverick. You couldn't get past this either.
No worries.
So what did you want?
No, chapter 20.
To what?
Chapter 20, verse
20?
11 to 14.
2011, 14.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. It says, but when they approached it, it called, "Oh, Moses."
Go on.
It is truly, I am your Lord. Take off your sandals, for you are in the sacred valley of Tawa.
Go on.
You chose it. I have chosen you. So listen to what is revealed.
Who is the Lord here? Who is the Lord?
Not the angel of the Lord. Not an angel. You see how the Quran is correct?
Wait, hold on. The Quran does not say angel. The Quran say, I am Allah. It says, I am Allah. It says, I am Allah.
Where does it say the angel of the Lord?
Your God is Jabril. I told you.
It came to correct.
No, it doesn't come to correct anything. It doesn't. So Jabril say, I am your Lord. Wait, hold on. Is Jabril say, I am your Lord? Is that what Jabril is saying?
Your Bible, yes.
No, in the Quran.
Yes.
In the Quran. Read the Quran.
In the
Quran. He's cooked. He's cooked.
That's why I corrected the scriptures and you showed it.
Your God cooks you.
Buddy,
Chapter 20. Listen. Chapter 20. I got him bad. I got him bad. I got you bad. Wait, hold on. Verse 11 to 14. Verse 11 to 14.
The scriptures.
Let's read. Let's read. Let me read. Hold on. I'm gonna read for you. I'm gonna read the text for you. You gotta chill, bro. It's bad. It's bad. You know when you saw
really
it,
bad.
When you saw
angel
it,
of the Lord?
Listen.
Where is the angel of the
when
Lord?
you saw it,
Where is the angel of the Lord? I'm highlighting. I kept on telling you who is the angel of the Lord.
You baked yourself. You baked yourself. I told you. I told you. This is not kindergarten. This is not kindergarten.
Rhetoric.
Let me read. Let me read it for you. Let me read it for you. Let me read it for you. Let me read it. All we do is read around here. Brother, relax. Lois.
I am. Where's the angel? You're the one that got excited.
Relax, brother.
You're the one that got hyped up. And I'm
Quran. Let me read Quran. Verse 11. Chapter 20, verse 11. Look at this. And when he came, you said we, and when he came, he was called, O Moses. Indeed, I am your Lord. So remove your sandals. Indeed, you are in the sacred valley of Tawa. Verse 13. Wait, hold on. Calm down.
Did the angel of the Lord
say that? Hold on. Verse 13.
Did the angel of the Lord say that?
And I have chosen you. So listen to what is revealed. Verse 14. The Motherlode. The Motherlode. Listen. He says the Malik. No. Listen, wait, hold on. Indeed, I am Allah. There is no deity besides me. Who was speaking to Moses in the bush?
The angel of the bush.
Who was speaking to Moses in the bush here in the Quran? Who?
The angel of the
It's
Lord.
not the angel.
That's what your Bible
You
says. That's why
go
we came to
boot.
correct it.
Boot.
We came to
Go
correct
back to Libiano and tell him King Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam beat you. You beat your
You
own
got
book.
baked on your own book.
Who spoke to Moses? Allah.
The Muhammad. The Muhammad.
It's
The
not the
Muhammad.
Muhammad. It is Allah that
The
spoke to him.
Muhammad spoke to.
Hold on,
Moses.
hold
The
on,
Muhammad.
hold on,
Not the angel of the
lowest
Lord.
ranking
Show me.
Muslim. I got
Show
this
me.
on YouTube, bro.
Where?
I'm gonna clip the living daylights out of you.
Where? Show me. Angel of the Lord. Bring
It doesn't say
Bring
in the
Angel
Quran.
of the
In
Lord.
the Quran, who's
Doesn't say
speaking?
angel of the Lord.
Who is speaking in
Where
the
does it
Quran
say-
to Moses? Who is that? Who?
Who is speaking in the Bible?
Who is speaking to Moses?
Who is? I
No,
know
wait,
it's
hold
correcting
on.
your
You
scriptures, silly.
said Allah does not come into His creation. He is above creation. He's there. And then now we find He is in creation. Go to chapter 4, verse
He
164. Go to chapter 4, 164. Go to chapter 4, 164 of the Quran. Let me burn it down for you.
Is the angel
Chapter
of the
4,
Lord?
164.
Be
Chapter 4.
sincere.
4.
Be
1,
genuine.
Don't be genuine now. Chapter 4,
Show me.
164.
That's all I want to
Chapter
know. That's all
4.
I came here
Guys,
for,
let me
the
read
angel of
chapter
the
4,
Lord.
164 for you.
You don't got
Cha-
the angel of the Lord?
Chapter 4.
You don't got your angel of the
Chapter
Lord?
4,
That's
164. Read it.
horrible argument.
Read it.
You
Chapter
don't
4,
got your angel of the
164.
Lord?
Let me
You
break.
don't got an angel of the Lord right here?
Let the
Yes.
Quran further
Once we
bake you.
finish.
Let the Quran further bake you.
Yes.
Chapter 4, 164. Go to
Yes.
4, 164.
Where is the angel of the Lord?
Bruh, chapter 4, 164 of the Quran. Please
Brother,
go to
I
your
can come
book.
back for a year
I'm-
and ask
I'm-
you, hey, where's the angel
you know,
of the Lord?
you know what is
You're
this?
running from
You know
it.
what is this?
You're running. You're running.
I'm not running.
You're running from it.
Chapter 4,
You're running from
164. Read it for me.
Show me the angel
Chapter
of the Lord
4,
that appears.
164. Let me
Show
read
me
chapter
the
4.
angel of the Lord.
Listen to this. Chapter
You're
4,
making
164.
yourself.
Guys, 4, 164. And messengers about whom we have related to you before the messengers about whom we have not related to you. And Allah spoke to Moses directly. What? Who was in the bush? There, in your
Angel
Quran.
of the Lord.
Oh, the angel of the
The
Lord is
angel of the
Allah.
Lord.
Bravo, 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 bravo.
That's
Allah,
according to the
Allah is
Bible.
the angel. Allah is Jibril.
You just said that. You just said that.
Allah is Jibril. You just said it. Allah is Jibril. You said he's an angel, he's an angel. No, it says Allah.
Yes, according to the Bible.
You worship
Who's the angel of
Jibril.
the
You're
Lord?
worshiping Jibril right
Who's
now.
the angel of the Lord? Who is the angel of the Lord?
The angel of the Lord in my book is Jesus, the angel of Yahweh. It is a Christophany. Boom! Boom! You are cooked. Your own
You cooked
book
yourself.
cooked you. You finish. Your own book cooked you. Who's the angel of the Lord? What
Jesus.
happened? God never spoke
is
to
the
him.
angel of the Lord.
God never spoke to
Jesus is
him.
the angel
Nah,
of
nah,
the
nah. Your own book cooked you. You didn't see that one coming.
Wow.
This is poor. This is absolutely poor from Muslims to come to
This
the,
is the
come
worst
to
cope
the
ever.
Hebrew text. The Hebrew text
Brother,
and
this
get
is
cooked.
the worst cope ever.
Bruh, we
worst
cooked.
cope
We
ever.
cooked you. We cooked
Brother,
you.
this is the
bad.
worst.
Bruh,
This
Lois.
is the worst cope ever.
Bruh,
Brother.
Lois. Guys, this is how
Who
Lois
is the
looks like.
angel of the Lord?
You done.
Who is the angel? Look at this is what your daddy looks like.
You done. You done.
This is
Bruh,
what daddy
I
looks like.
schooled
This is
you.
what daddy looks like. Look at
I
that.
schooled
Daddy
you.
looks like this. Hey,
Tell me,
Angel
tell
of the
me,
Lord.
why is Allah speaking
Hey.
from a bush? If He is the bush, your God is the bush. Your
where
God
is
is
the
the
angel of the
bush.
Lord?
Bruh, your God is the bush. Chapter 4.
No, he's not.
Chapter 4, 164. Chapter 20, verse 11 to 14. And by the way, you committed bid'ah by changing the text in verse 14. In verse 14, it says Allah
reading it right
spoke.
here, stupid.
Allah spoke, my friend. Allah spoke to him in verse 14
Look at that.
of chapter 20.
Read it. You're making up your
What
own
are you
shit.
doing? What are you doing in verse
You're
in verse
literally making
9?
up your own
No,
shit.
what are you doing in verse
Where?
9? You in verse 9 of chapter 20.
Where?
You in verse 9 of chapter 20. Bruh, What's
Where is
wrong
the
with you?
angel? This is where you told me to go. This is
Yarr!
where you told me to go.
Verse
Where is the
14,
angel of
verse
the Lord?
14. Verse 14, go to
Where?
verse 14.
Where is the angel of the Lord?
He's scared of verse 14.
Where is the angel of the
Who's
Lord?
speaking? Who's speaking there? Who's speaking there? Who's speaking
Where
in
is the
the
angel
who
of the
is
Lord?
speaking
It
in
tells
verse?
you.
Who's
It
speaking?
tells you right there. Who is speaking?
Who?
Where is
Allah,
the
right?
angel of the Lord?
Who? Say the
Where
name.
is the angel
Say
of
the
the
name.
Lord?
Say the name. Say the
Yes,
name.
we know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is speaking.
Great. Now is Allah the bush?
No.
But he spoke to Moses.
And?
So was it physically Allah that was there, or was it the bush that was there? Physically
Bush
Allah?
was physically there.
Now, who was speaking? Who was speaking? Was the bush speaking or Allah speaking?
Allah is speaking.
So is Allah physically there, or is it the bush that was speaking? Listen to this, guys.
No, God doesn't have to physically be somewhere to speak, stupid.
It says,
God
I
can't
am
speak to you
Allah.
when you're...
The bush says, I am Allah.
You're speaking.
Your God is a bush.
Where does it say the bush? Show me where it says the bush said.
Yeah,
Show me
but-
where it says the bush.
Bruh, this is the worst
Where
ever.
does it say spoke out of the bush? Show me where it says spoke out of the bush.
Yo,
Tell me.
So,
That's why you guys don't answer
no,
questions.
no, I do.
Wait, Lois. King had to come east there, King. Lois, what I mean Nova said it was the same angel that appeared to Moses. So Allah is Gabriel.
Where's the angel?
it's done. It's done.
Where is it? Where does it say? Show me in the Quran where it says the angel of the Lord appeared.
Oh my God.
Show me. Show me.
He's
Show
gone.
me
He's
the
gone.
verse.
The same
What
angel
verse
that
is it?
appeared to Muhammad.
What
the same
verse says
angel
it?
was Moses. So you say Allah is Gabriel.
The same angel
What
appeared to Moses.
verse?
Allah's Gabriel. Oh my gosh. No, it's
Yes,
done.
in the Bible.
It's done. It's
Yes,
done.
in the Bible.
It's done.
Who's your angel? Who's your angel?
Bruh. Is Allah the
Who's
bush?
your angel?
Is Allah the
You
bush?
guys don't want to answer the question, right?
No, we've answered you. Is Allah the
guys
bush?
didn't.
Is Allah the
Show
bush?
me where the angel of the Lord is in the Quran.
Who's speaking to him here?
Where is the angel of the Lord in the Quran?
Who's speaking to him?
Where is
I'm
the
ask-
angel
I'm-
of
I'm-
the
I'm
Lord?
just asking you a simple
Show
question.
me that. What verse?
I'm asking you.
What verse says the
I'm-
angel of the Lord?
No, I'm asking you. Who's speaking to?
There's no word.
Who's
There's
speaking
none.
to? So who's
There's no
speaking to
wording.
him?
It doesn't say the angel of the Lord in here.
Who's speaking to him?
It doesn't say that.
Who is
So
speaking?
it came to correct that.
Who is
So
speaking
did it
to?
come to
no,
correct
no,
that?
who is speaking to Moses?
No.
Who is speaking to Moses?
Is this the angel of the Lord?
My friend, who is speaking to
Is
Moses?
this the angel of
I-
the Lord?
I just want-
I'm tired of asking the same
I just
question.
want to say,
Is this the angel of the Lord?
it is Allah that speaks to him.
Yes or no?
It is
this
Allah.
the angel of the Lord?
No, that's
So
Allah.
no, it's
That's
not
al-
the angel of the Lord, right?
It's Allah that
so
speaks.
right here, we're correcting the scriptures where you guys said that the angel of the Lord spoke, right?
Hold on. But isn't Allah? Can Allah come into
Do you
His?
see that
Can,
the,
no, no,
the
wait, hold
Quran
on.
is correcting
Lois,
your verses
Lois.
because you guys
No,
fucked it
it's
up.
not doing it. It's
you
not
guys
doing it at all.
messed up. You
Lois.
guys added shit that you guys should not added.
Lois. Is Allah
Maybe you guys
speaking?
shouldn't be adding stupid ass shit.
Is
and then we wouldn't
Allah
have to come and
is
correct
Allah
it.
speaking, or is the bush speaking to Moses? Allah or
We
the
know
bush?
the only one speaking.
Is Allah or the bush?
You tell me.
No, read your verses. It's right
What
there.
do you believe? Do you?
No.
do you
Don't ask me
believe
what I
Allah's the
believe.
bush?
Don't ask me what I believe.
Do you
Is it
believe- do you
is it
believe Allah's the bush
Allah?
right
Is it Allah or the
Do
bush?
you believe? You see how you don't want to answer the questions? You're scared.
Wait. So
You
is
don't wanna
Allah is
engage.
Allah physically
You're
there with
scared.
Moses? Is
You're
Allah is
scared.
Allah
I
physically
asked
there?
you one simple question.
No,
brother.
bro, you're not
I asked you
answering.
One simple question.
Is
and you can't
Allah
even answer
is
it.
Allah physically next to Moses? Yes or
Don't
no?
answer. Don't ask me.
Is
any
Allah
more questions
is
until you answer my
Allah
one question.
is Allah physically
Is
next to
this
Moses?
the angel of the Lord?
Lowest, my guy, is Allah
I've answered
physically?
all your questions. I've
Is
answered all your
is
questions,
Allah
and I'm
is
asking the
Allah
same question
is Allah physically next to
over and
Moses?
Over and over and
Is
over
Allah
and over and over.
Is
and over and
Allah
over.
physically next to Moses? Yes or no?
I already told you no.
Now, who is there?
No.
Who?
Now, is this the angel of the
Who?
Lord?
No. Who is
I
there?
answered your
Who?
question. Is this the angel of the Lord?
Who is there? Who is there with next to
Is
Moses?
this the angel of the Lord?
Who is there? Who is there
this
next to
the
him?
angel of the
No.
Lord? Yes or
Who
no?
is next to
Is this-
Moses? Lowest. Who is next to
this
Moses?
the angel of the Lord?
Moses.
Is this the angel of the Lord?
Lowest. Who is next to Moses in that verse? Who is there next to Moses?
No one. No one.
So Allah is not speaking. Who's speaking?
Physically, no. We just said physically.
No, it says,
Now,
it
is this the
says,
angel
it
of
is
the
truly.
Lord?
No, it says truly, I am Allah. It's physically speaking. My guy, what's wrong
No,
with
it's
you?
not physically.
No, your God is physically speaking. Your
Spiritually.
God is a
It's
bush.
spiritually speaking.
Oh my God, your God is a bush.
Is this the angel of the Lord?
You must be feeling sad right
yourself.
now. You must
Hey,
be
brother,
you
for
must
at
be
least
sad
3
right
minutes,
now.
The 3 minutes I've been saying the same question.
No,
Chosen,
you're not
you answer this.
answering for
Is
3
this
minutes.
the angel of the Lord? I
That
got
is
you
your
guys
God.
right here,
That
the
is
same
your
question.
God. That
Is
what,
this
my
the
guy.
angel- So
In
no, it's
your
not the angel
verse,
of the Lord?
in your verse,
This is
it's
not
your,
the angel of the Lord?
it's your
That's what you're saying?
God. It's your
No,
God
it's
that's
not the angel of the
there.
Lord. Thank
It's your
you.
God.
But then you see where
My
the
guy,
Quran is
it
correcting your
is your
verses,
God.
where
It doesn't
says
correct.
the angel of the Lord, and then it says no, there was no angel of the Lord, because who was it the whole entire time, silly?
Who was it?
Who?
I'm asking you.
Who, Al?
In verse 14, who was it? Who was speaking to
Was it
Moses?
the angel of the Lord?
Who?
Was it the angel of the Lord?
Who was speaking to
Was it
Moses?
the angel of the Lord?
Please,
Was
lowest.
it the angel of the Lord?
Lowest,
Was
who
it
was
the angel
speaking
of
to
the Lord?
Moses?
Brother, since I came in here, I've been
Brother,
talking to
who
you
was
about the angel
speaking
of the
to
Lord. That's
Moses?
all I wanna find
Habibi.
out. You
Habibi.
keep putting
Who was
yourself
speaking to
deeper and
Moses?
deeper and
I
deeper.
know you
You're digging
disappointed.
yourself deeper and deeper and
I
deeper.
know you're
Who is
disappointed.
the angel?
You're
Is this
only
the angel of the
learning
Lord?
now, bruh. You're only
Is
learning
this
now
the
about your
angel
religion.
of the Lord?
You're only learning now
Is
about your
this the
religion.
angel
That's what
of
you're
the
doing.
Lord?
Habibi.
Then teach me. Is this
Habibi.
the angel of the Lord? Teach me.
Habibi.
Teach me. Is this the angel of the Lord? Teach me. You
Habibi.
can't teach me that.
Habibi.
You can't tell me who the angel of the Lord is.
Lois,
You can't
calm
tell
down. Calm down, Lois.
You can't tell me
Calm
that.
down. Calm down.
It's just
You-
one
Calm
question.
down. You got hurt. You got
Lois.
hurt, my friend. I understand you.
Lois,
You
who
you
is
you
the
you you
angel
feeling
of the
sad,
Lord?
bro. You feeling sad.
Who is the angel of the Lord?
Lois, I'm gonna explain to
Who
you.
is the angel of the Lord? Can you
Lois,
guys
I'm
answer
gonna
that?
He
Lois,
got it.
let me answer you, Lois. Lois, let me answer you. What I came in Nova said, it's the same angel that appeared to Moses, right? Now show to me where Angel
Where does it
Gabriel
say
spoke
that?
to Moses.
Show me.
Show to me where Angel Gabriel spoke to Moses.
Exodus 3:2.
The Quran, bro.
Angel
Come from
of
you.
the Lord. The angel of the Lord.
Allah is Angel Gabriel.
Allah's Gabriel. Oh my God, Allah's angel. Thank you, Lois. Thank you. You're doing a good job, buddy. You're doing a good job. I know
You're
that.
doing a great job
I
for
know.
Christianity,
Bro.
bro.
I know
You're
it's
doing a
hurting,
great
man.
job.
I know it
You're doing a
hurts.
great
I
job.
know.
You're doing a great job for Christianity.
I
I'm
know,
gonna become Christian now.
Habibi.
I'm gonna leave Islam.
It'll
I'm gonna
be
leave Islam because of the
okay.
angel of the Lord.
Habibi.
So who is the angel of the Lord?
Don't
And I'll
cry,
keep asking you,
Habibi.
who is the angel of the Lord? That's why you don't want to answer
Bruh.
it. You don't want to
Bruh,
answer
say,
it.
say,
Who's the
say.
angel of the Lord?
Yarra.
You're running from the angel
The
of the Lord.
manifestation is real. The manifestation is real. The manifestation is real, bro. Wow, wow. It is just painful.
Hey, Wally, I know what
You know, you're coming into a South African live and we're kicking you, Heineken. Oh my God. Allah's Jibreel.
He wasn't waiting for that.
He wasn't ready for it.
He
Done.
wasn't ready for that.
From Surah Tara, from chapter 20, verse 11 to 14. Hy don't freak geskrik. Who's speaking? Allah is speaking. Where's Allah? It's not Allah. Who's speaking? It is Allah speaking. Then Allah is the bush.
You know, I was reading that before I came up. You know that?
Oh man.
I was reading that before I came up.
That was classic. That was
King,
classic.
there's no verse in the Quran or hadith There's no verse in the Quran or Hadith where Angel Gabriel spoke to Moses. So who spoke to Moses then?
It's Allah. It's Allah. Yeah, man. I mean, he's dying. He's dying inside right now. He's just. He came up. He said, "No, he cooked Maverick on this." I came up. He came up to me and said, "Nah, we finishing you today. We finishing you today." He's still crying. He's still crying. Yeah, yo. He went to Deuteronomy chapter 3. We schooled him in Deuteronomy chapter 3. Nice. These Muslims. Muslims. Gabriel wasn't there. Gabriel wasn't there. Gabriel wasn't there. He said, Gabriel wasn't there. He had names to it. He said, oh, Gabriel. No, Gabriel, yeah, bro. Yo. Read the Arabic. Read the Hebrew. He came to the wrong life. He came to the wrong life. So Hebrew words. We read the Hebrew. They fall flat. Ain't no clip, bruh. Ain't no clip. I got everything. You even showed your face, which is beautiful. Because then I'm gonna put this up. It's gonna be awesome.
According to what can be done for Allah's Gabriel.
He's done.
According to what can be done for
He's done.
Allah's Gabriel.
Yeah, so you're asking, calm down. I know the spirit needs to calm down. It's okay. As Jesus says, get behind me, Satan, right? So
who's
yeah,
Satan?
Who's
Satan in the context?
1:1,
Who's Satan in that context?
Can you open up Genesis 1:1 in the Arabic Bible? There's Allah.
In the Arabic Bible, Genesis 1:1 in the Arabic.
Look at his
Wait,
face.
hold on. Genesis in the Arabic Bible. Genesis in the Arabic Bible. Genesis 1:1 in John 1. Genesis in the Arabic Bible. Genesis 1:1. Read Genesis 1:1 in the Arabic. Read Genesis 1:1 in the Arabic for me.
Genesis 1:1 in the Arabic Bible.
You read it. You read it for me. Read it for me. Read it for me. Read it for me.
The Bible says it.
Now read it in the Arabic.
Hey, you've got your screen in front of you.
Read it in the Arabic, please. Read it in the Arabic. Read it in the Arabic. Read it in the Arabic.
Ranking Muslim. You see
Can you read it in the Arabic for me? Read it in the Arabic. You can't read it in the Arabic.
Genesis 1:1.
Read Genesis 1:1 in the Arabic. Read it. Read it. Read it.
Genesis 1:1 in the Arabic.
Read it in the Arabic. I want you to read it for me. Read it for me. Read it. Can you read it? Can you read it in the Arabic for me? KD. Read the Arabic, Genesis 1:1 in the Arabic for me. Read it.
I spam you like a coward.
Please, read it for me. Read it for me. Read it for me in the Arabic. Coward, read it in the Arabic. Read it in the Arabic. You can't read it in the Arabic.
It's okay. Sometimes we all
Read Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 in the Arabic. Read it for me.
Oh, look, he's muting me.
No, read it.
Guys, look,
read it. Read it for me. Read it in the Arabic. You read it.
Moderator's muting me.
Look at this. Look at it. Yeah. Because you cannot read it. Read it in the Arabic. Read it in the Arabic. I want you to read it for me. Read it in the Arabic Bible. Is your Quran a Bible? 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 Bruh. Is your Quran a Bible? Show me that your Quran is a Bible. Show me it is a Bible. Show it's a Bible. Show it is a Bible. Show me your Quran is a Bible. You coward, you cannot answer. Look at this. You say That Genesis 1:1 in the Arabic, I must read it. You can't even read it.
Your mother's my
Why don't you read it in your book? Why don't you read it?
If you turn off my mic,
Listen.
Hey, stop turning
This
off my
is
mic.
what we do.
Moderate.
Watch your head, bro. Watch your head. That's what we do. Watch your head. Read it in the Arabic. You can't even read it, you coward. You run from your own, the thing that you want to trap me with. You run from it. You can't even read it. Nothing. You both you and speaking and lowest. The worst. Read the Arabic. Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 in the Arabic. Read it for me. Both you, Katie and Lois, read it for me. They can't.
Angel Gabriel.
Is that 5 daily prayers, my guy? Is that mosque behavior? Is it? Don't go bump your head now, man. Don't go bump your head. Is that 5 daily behaviors? Can't even read the Arabic. You know what it's worth? Their God doesn't even understand the language that they speak. They speak because Allah doesn't understand English, only Arabic. Your God is limited. KD Scora, RJ is saying here on YouTube that KD Scora. Okay, perfect. Lowest is Libiano. Okay, perfect. What demons? No way. Ain't no
Dis is
way.
tafe buite hoor.
Ain't
I
no
think
way.
ek dink wat hy probeer sê het is omdat die naam Allahu verskyn in die Arabic. It is just a generic term to mean God. It's not, but then he needs to tell me what the identity of his God.
Allahu.
What is the identity of your God?
Allahu in the Arabic?
Yeah,
No, Allahu is
Yeah, it's-
Aramaic.
Aramaic, yeah, but it's just basically, yeah, because I'm reading from the Coptic Arabic here. It's Allahu. So, but at the same time, regardless, he must still tell me who is his God. What is the identity of his God?
Sean, Lois came up.
Because Allah is a generic term.
Lois came up with Genesis chapter 3. Sorry, Exodus chapter 3. The burning bush. Right?
Ooh.
He didn't understand what he was reading. It's a Christophany of the angel of the Lord. Verse 5.
Is that his 4 verse 164 Achilles kind of?
Go watch it. What we did. Go watch what we did to lowest ranking Muslim. We finished him. He's done.
That's hier
You-
gemaakt.
It's done.
Wait. Hold on. Did you have theme music when you played it for him? You can't just have. You can't just.
We Angel Gabriel with us.
Well, hold on.
There must be theme music for that.
I took him to the Hebrew. That's my Hebrew text. Can I close it?
Out of the darkness he came.
Look here.
4164.
Look here.
Out of the burning bush.
I took him to the Hebrew. Hy skrik om frik.
Of,
We're reading Hebrew.
of Genesis. Of
Exodus.
Exodus.
Yeah, it's Shemot. He was shocked. He was shocked when he heard the actual Hebrew. He went to verse 2. And the angel of Yahweh appeared unto him. He said, appeared. Is that God? Is that God? Is the fire God? I said, no, my friend, read what it says. And then I gave him big screen. And show him, explain that. Click on that and it gives you the Hebrew interpretation. He doesn't know a lick of it. Now watch this. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of the burning bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. He said, is the bush gone? Is the bush gone? I said, no, okay, fine. Let's go on. Verse 3, and Moses said, so Moses was talking, right? And the Moses was talking, verse 4. And Yahweh saw that he turned aside, and so when he said, oh, now where's the angel? Where's the angel? He said, no, wait, hold on. In verse 6, you got to clearly understand what happens over here. So the angel of the Lord appeared unto Yahweh. And then in verse 6, it was game over. In verse 6, it was game over. Now where's the angel of the Lord? Where's the angel of the Lord? See, my friend, it's a Christophany. The angel of the Lord is Yahweh. It's a Christophany. It is Yahweh. Be patient. Then we took him. Wa alaikum salam. Then we asked him, let's go to chapter 20. Because just help me with chapter 20. It was
Sorry,
over.
I was in and out of this thing. But I saw that you mentioned verse 6. So you did explain that when in verse 6 it says, and he said, and he meaning the angel of the Lord. And then it says, I am the God of your father.
That is correct.
So the angel of the Lord is the God of your father.
Now, when I said this in verse 6, he said, no, this is Moses that's speaking. So I asked him, is Moses Yahweh? Is it gone?
Wow.
Is it gone? Is it gone?
Moses, wait. Moses said, I am the God of your father to the angel of the Lord.
I'm your father.
Nah. Is that Lois that made that stupid? Nah.
And based on that, it's up.
I'm gonna say this for the last time. I've been saying it a lot on your lives. The Bible with an Islamic lens, it will not make sense.
Not make sense. And please, but don't use my book against me that knows the book. I suppose. Well, we took him to chapter 20, verse 11 to 14. In verse 14 to choking of the Quran.
Are you talking about Exodus?
No, I'm talking about chapter 20, verse 14 of the Quran.
Oh.
Yeah. I told him, read from verse 11 to 14. Read. He was reading. He came to the last verse 14. He stopped. He didn't want to read. So I asked him, who's speaking there? Who's speaking there? It's Allah. Oh, do you see? The Bible is coming to correct your book. It's coming to... No, the Bible is not coming to... At first he said, it is Jabril. It is Jabril. When he looked at, oh my God, it's Allah. So I asked him, if Allah cannot come into creation, who was speaking to him? You can see it's Allah. So I asked him, is Allah the bush or is Allah standing next to Moses? Ah, he's speaking, he's speaking. Came over. Hier kom Luke. Luke. Het hom gehang, meneer. Luke took him out. Luke asked him, Waragha bin Nawfal said that the same angel that spoke to Moses is the same angel that spoke to who, Luke? Wie was hy? The same angel that spoke to Moses. Right? Sorry, the angel that spoke to Moses. Just say that portion again.
The same angel. Okay, Waragha bin Nawfal said the same angel who appeared to Muhammad, the same one who appeared to Moses. So Waragha bin Nawfal is saying Allah is Angel Gabriel.
Ya Allah.
Fatality.
Toe huil hy man meneer. Toe manifest hy demon. Toe gaan hy net so.
Yeah, I think that's when he started even swearing, using foul language and stuff. Because he realized he made a boo-boo there by saying it's Gabriel.
Massive. I told him, it's on YouTube, brother. We gonna club you. That's what we gonna do. We're gonna put you out there. We gonna club you, man. Where's the
He
angel
was
of the Lord?
loud and wrong.
Where's the angel of the Lord? I said, nah, bro. Who's speaking here?
King, and the thing is this: there is no evidence that Angel Gabriel appeared to Moses, spoke to Moses in the Quran or the Hadith. So yeah.
The Quran says it's Allah. The Bible says it's the angel of the Lord. 1 plus 1 equals.
Warga Manova says Angel Gabriel.
Yeah.
No one
So
said,
my question is now,
I'm gonna
is
leave
Waraka...
Islam.
Now then my question is Waraka only a Christian heretic or is he Islamic heretic as well?
Looks like the dude has two hats.
He's a double agent, bruh.
Yeah. Depends on who he's talking to.
But then, dude, here's my other thing. Waraka bin Nawfal was busy, or he was one of the people that wrote the Injil into Arabic. So who corrupted the Injil? The same guy then that was then telling Muhammad about his prophethood. Hey, I'm thinking, I'm doing investigative journalism here now quickly, because there's a source that is Waraka bin Nawfal that stated, because Waraka bin Nawfal was accustomed with the scripture of the people before, so therefore he had to know the identity of whatever Muhammad was facing. So if he said that, according to Luke, that the two identities are now Allah, that's according to Luke, but according to Waraka bin Nawfal, he stated that it was the Gabriel, the angel. That means Waraka bin Nawfal corrupted Islam.
Good one.
My other question on top of that about Waraka has always been, when Waraka was translating the Injil into Arabic, why didn't he ever just say, you see here, there's his name. There he is. This is him. Because if you're writing it and it says that you will find him in the Torah and the Injil, and Waraka was translating it, I believe he could have just said, here's his name, that's where he is. That's why your Quran says it there, but there's nothing like that.
But then that also means that, seeing that Muhammad could not read or write, he was always told the stories. So whatever he was told, he believed, because based on that, he was susceptible to interpretation, because he had no clear hermeneutical understanding of anything that was given to him. Because whatever, I could sit with a book and tell him, once upon a time, long time ago, there were 3 bears. And one day, a little girl came with a red hood, and she walked through the forest, and then she saw 3 little pigs. And then the 3 little pigs went over to the 3 little bears' house, and there they saw a young girl sleeping on a bed, that her name was Snow White. You see what I just did there? I took all the stories and I compiled into one, but I'm still telling you the story.
And then you're actually reading from the
saw 3 little pigs. And then yes, because you is in English. 3 little bears' house, and there they saw a young girl.
You're reading from the you.
Bed, that her name was Snow White. You see what I just did? I took all the stories and I compiled into one. But actually, I only have the huisgenoot in my hand because I can't read the English you, because the actual story is in the Sari, but they copied it from the Rooirose that was in the Burger. That was published 3 weeks ago in the report. But there's a chain of narration. You see, everything is published by one source called Media 24. You see what I'm doing there?
Sean, you must now give the interpretation of your story from the viewpoint of Muhammad. Now you must do it.
Yes, actually, there was no porridge involved at all in this whole story, because Mother Bear was actually gluten intolerant, so she could not eat anything from from the maize meal, but maize does not contain gluten. But also at the same time, Baby Bear was lactose intolerant, so therefore
Actually, there was no porridge.
Goldilocks was that time at Prince Charming's house, so Red Riding Hood ate the porridge. Yes, that's it.
You forgot the three little pigs, man.
Sounds
You forgot
no,
the three
that
little
sounds
pigs.
exactly like Islam.
No, they were kicked out of the story because they were haram. And the wolf, it was made to appear to the wolf that he blew over the house. It was made to appear.
Classic.
He never had the power to do so. It was made to appear.
It was classic. That's a classic. That's an absolute classic.
But also notice that the wolf never ate the three little pigs. The wolf was actually a Muslim. Because he submitted his way to nature and how it was intended that you should not eat pig. There we go. I've just solved the whole riddle, guys. I'm done.
Yes.
It's a
And
law.
this started off.
It's no one else. It's a law, brother.
Mashallah.
Owens, you just realized now the bunch of nonsense that came out of my mouth is shocked. I don't even know where the story started.
You heard me saying, I said, and it all started, and I was like, hey, where did it start?
Where did it all start? But there's a chain of narration. There are names. We can go back and ask. There's a chain of narration. But who's the author of the story? That's a very deep question.
Allahu Alam. I'm
That's the
actually,
easy
you know
way
what?
out.
I'm working with Grafted on a song. He gave me some names because you know what I want to do with the song? I wanted to start off like with a phone ringing,
Mm?
and then you end up like in a call center type vibe,
Yeah?
and then there's the operator answering, Allahu Alam Anonymous, how can I help you? And then you'll just have this Muslim bra coming up and saying, hey man, I'm struggling. These Christians keep on winning debates and stuff.
Oh my god. That's a frolic. Yo, where do you get the time to think of this, bruh? That's...
But I was driving for 4 hours today, so. And it was just oop land. You know, I was heading to Potch.
Oh, is dit daar wat jy op jou stoep staan en sien jou hard op jou hand weer vir 2 weke van daar's niks.
Yes. Yeah,
I get
so
you. I get you.
I had some time to, soos wat hulle sê, ek het kopbeen gevreet.
I was busy today doing an ad, well, 2 ads, one in Xhosa and one in Afrikaans. I was adding the sound effects and doing a bit of voiceover for Jive, and I had to do a pilot announcer EQ on it. So if you